Honey peanut butter, candlelight, a bottle of the best. Sexy like Kardashian, I bet we make a video. Chocolate strawberries have a body tingle head to toe. Baby, be my number one, treat her like the damn sun. Shiny as a VVS, Gucci, Prada, and Louis son. She want a man.
These girls are drunk. Make sure you tune in every Friday night, just as what you're watching right now. It is Freaky Friday. Happy Friday the 13th, motherfuckers. Sunday night, we do what is called Sunday Night Live. Every Sunday at 8 p.m. Make sure you tune the fuck in. With that being said, welcome to another episode of No Cap Reacts. I'm your man, Bailey. Glasses off. A.K.A. Mr. Go. Get him! And you are now live with another episode of Freaky Friday. And tonight, I have two very special guests.
Absolutely not.
That's legit how I sound.
Here we go. Money talk.
One of them is a returning guest. She is back on the show. So without further ado,
Lady Lorraine.
let the world know where they can find you at.
Instagram mainly at lady.lorraine or Facebook at Lorraine Didea.
And for the motherfuckers that don't know how to spell, please spell Lorraine.
Larae. It's not Lorraine. That's racist. It's racist.
All right, and you brought a friend along with you tonight.
I do. She's my assistant, my roommate, my best friend. This, without any further ado, is Blake. She's going to be the star of our show.
Blake, go ahead and introduce yourself. Let them know where they can find you.
I'm Blake. I'm the wife of Lorraine. No, for real.
Where can they find you?
Mama_Blake_E on Instagram.
And that's it.
Nowhere else?
No, don't look for me anywhere
Everything else is off limits? Okay. All right. So we've done this before, Miss Lady Lorraine.
Yes, sir.
And I. And we decided to go ahead and run it back. This time it's going to be done a little bit differently because you weren't on Freaky. There was no such thing as a Freaky Friday then.
There was not. It was just about my tattoos at that point.
Yeah, so tonight.
I brought the freak.
Oh?
She bought the freak on a Friday, and it happens to be Friday the 13th.
Yes, sir.
So tonight's episode is going to be a little bit different, but then at the same time, not, because, well, with Friday the 13th, anything can happen. So, lady,
Yes, sir.
what have you been up to?
Not much. Went to Houston for a little bit. Spent some time in Atlanta, Georgia, and tattooed. It didn't work out there to my liking. Just traveled my ass back home a couple months ago. Back at tattoos. Going to be starting at Inked Family Tattoo in January on 24th Street in Thomas. Getting back on my groove. Helping out with some of my homies' merch line. Shout out to Sushi Boy. Shout out to Sitting on Stars. And yeah, just been working, grinding, mom life.
That's a good thing.
Yes.
How's tattoo going?
Good. My craft is elevating. Still got a lot to learn. I'm humble enough to say that I'm learning from some of the best recently, and got a lot of opportunities coming. So I'm just excited to elevate my craft. Excited. Shout out to all the people that really do support me, that really do come and get tattoos, even from my shit little apartment, from my shit little studios. Let me do house calls. Like, y'all are the real ones. My big book of business is loyal, and I appreciate every single one of y'all, for real.
Well, I still plan on getting my tattoo as we've already had the discussion. I'm doing exactly what I said I was going to do, which is losing weight
Yes, he is.
before my
Man
black
looks
ass
good over here.
Before my black ass actually goes and gets tatted up. I have to hold myself to a certain standard, and then but when I get, I say 3/4 of where I want to be at, then it's time for me to get blasted again.
No, fuck yeah.
I'm here.
All right. You are the new face on the couch.
I'm the new face.
Not in Arizona.
I'm not next.
Go, money talk.
They know me.
He needs some milk.
I don't got it.
That's a new one.
Okay.
My milk of magnesia.
Exactly. The white girl came in white. All right.
Fuck.
What do you do?
What do? I'm a photographer.
What kind of photography you do?
Everything.
What is
Professional.
everything?
I will take photos of everything. I've done a lot of weddings, but weddings aren't really my vibe. And I got into taking photos of artists, and I like that so much better.
When you say
Musicians.
artists, elaborate.
Like musicians.
Okay, music artists.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, live artists.
Yes.
Okay. How's that going for you?
Good.
All right, how long have you been doing photography?
Like 10 years.
10 years.
Yeah.
But you're 13.
She said, 5 months old.
I'm 5 months old.
Ain't smiled in 8 months.
For real.
All right, so you've been doing it for 10 years.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to play a game. It's called Taking You Back. Where are you
I like to go
from?
back there. I'm from Iowa.
Iowa.
Can't tell by the accent.
I grew up on a farm.
I
I know how to milk a cow.
milk
I can drive a tractor.
a tractor.
Yes.
Okay.
You want me to show you?
His name turned to John Deere real quick.
We ain't John Deere fans. In case I age.
All right. So
Y'all don't even know what that
from
means.
Iowa, what was it like growing up in Iowa?
So my hometown is a population of 1,000 people total. I graduated with 20 people. So everyone there is my cousin.
Okay, so I've always wanted to ask this question because, yeah, how do you date in a small town?
You know,
So what do you do?
you date surrounding towns.
So okay, elaborate.
However, I don't date those people anymore. I don't date.
What are those people?
Oh no.
You signed up for this. You signed up for this.
So I'm not attracted to a lot of them people.
What are them people?
They're white.
You don't date Caucasians.
No, because you could be my cousin.
Okay, that's what happens in
I'm dead serious.
your area.
It
She's
happens.
not kidding. It's a fucking cult out there.
Like everyone I know, they know me. Yes, it's a sad story. Play the violin. I don't care. But yeah, I moved to Phoenix like 2018, and I was like, wow, there's like a variety of people here.
So what was it like growing up in Iowa though? Like what did you
I
do
was
as
very
a kid?
sheltered. I played outside a lot,
Outside.
gardening,
Uh-huh.
rode ATVs,
Okay.
spent a lot of time outside for the most part. But it was boring. Like Walmart is like 30 minutes away and it's in a different town. Not cool.
So it was an adventure.
No. And then the nearest airport is 2 hours away.
So
Can't do
everything
it.
was an adventure.
I was like 14, like going to the nearest city and trying to go to like live concerts because I had to lie to my parents. I was like, I'm at my best friend's house, but like literally I'm going to like Minneapolis, Minnesota, and going to like concerts at 14 because like growing up, I was just like, the farm ain't it. It ain't it. There's more to life.
Okay.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound fun.
No.
All right, so you moved here in 2018.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so prior to moving here, what got you into photography?
I got pregnant with twins at 19, and I was like, I am not going to be able to afford to pay photographers to take photos of my children, so I'm going to learn myself. And then I started taking photos of my children, and everyone was like, yo, you're really good at that. I'm going to pay you to take photos of my children. And then it went from there, went to weddings, and then I moved, and then I'm doing photos of anything.
Specifically black men. That's facts. Like, look at her page.
You want to go to Sedona? Let's do a photo shoot.
Go to her photography page. What's your photography page?
I don't even fucking know, bro.
Okay, she'll look it up, but you need to go to her photography page because if you scroll back,
It's Blake
you'll see what
photo.
she's talking about the cult type shit because half the people she used to take pictures of before look identical to her and they're not related. And then you see when she moved to Arizona and it's nothing but sexy, fine, black male artists. And she's really good at it. She takes pictures of me daily and I love it.
I started dating black men, and they're like, yo, you're a photographer? Take photos of me. Let me pose for you. And I'm like, okay.
So you're going to take pictures of
Let's
me?
go to Sedona.
You want to take pictures, Bailey?
Bailey, we're ready.
She said, Bailey, we're ready. Who is we? What?
Her wife. What do you mean?
This is my wife. She goes everywhere I go.
Oh, so
I go everywhere she goes.
so
She
it's
is my assistant.
It's a tag team.
Yes.
Yep.
That's
Okay.
a fucked up term, but yes.
Tag, you're in.
Why is it a fucked up term?
Tag team seems sexual for Freaky Friday.
Well,
The tag team.
we've thought about it.
We thought. We have not.
Don't get started. You'll get in trouble fucking with me. All right. So, 10 years doing photography. What are some of what's the most exciting moment you've had doing photography?
I would just say like people actually like appreciating my work and my style of photography, because when I started out I was just like, oh cool, money, but that didn't really, it's more of a hobby to me. I don't really give a fuck about the money. Like, it's cool that someone like appreciates my style of photography, you know what I mean?
Okay, as a fellow photographer, because I do photography myself. Okay. What would you say your style is? Actually, no, fuck that. Fuck that. What is your go-to lens?
Go-to lens. I like prime lenses of a 50 millimeter 85.
Which one between the 50 and 85 is your favorite?
85, but you gotta stand far away
You do have to
from
stand
your
far away.
subject. But
Same
I
thing
mean,
with the 50 millimeter. If you're too close,
I mean, the 24-70 is versatile as fuck, so like I put that on most of the time. But like 85, it's worth it.
what camera? Canon or Sony?
I've been doing this for 10 years, so I started with the Canon, but everyone's going to like Sony and shit, and it's like I'm just
Yeah,
a Canon girl.
I absolutely love Canon.
Yeah.
But then once I started doing this,
right.
Canon's cut off after 30 minutes.
Yeah.
2, well, I mean, this is 8K.
Right.
You're not getting this on a Sony.
Right.
I mean,
Right.
on a Canon.
Right.
They're just not there yet.
I just don't know any other brand. I've never even attempted to use like a Nikon or a Sony, so it's like it just looks foreign to me when I pick it up. I'm sure I could figure it out like in 2 seconds, but Canon is what I know best.
I am not Team Sony, but I started buying these Sony cameras because they told me they don't shut off, and I'm not gonna lie, I become a fan. But like, even like color grading, getting all of these to look right all the fucking time is crazy. And then I hate it because this is the one lens that you're on that is not like the others. And
Oh,
you
yeah, I look
there's a significant difference in the lenses. And the crazy part is like
Right.
Best Buy, it doesn't matter where you go to, finding the lens that you want is crazy. And Sony lenses, God Lord, they're expensive as fuck.
I used Adorama a lot for glass. And I mean, like, I would collect so many lenses, but yeah, for sure the prime lenses are my favorite.
Okay, so in doing photography, you also have the nightmare stories. What's the nightmare story you have?
What do you mean by that?
Wow, that was a quick jump.
Yeah, because you have what's your best. So now give me your worst. There's always the one, either bad client or
Right.
just the horrible day.
That's why I don't do weddings anymore, because bridezillas.
Entitled bitches.
Yes. It's like, you want me to take photos of what? Like, I had a request that I take photos of the wedding party running, and then I have to Photoshop in like a Godzilla behind them, like they're running from a Godzilla. And it's like, you want me to fucking do what? That's not my style.
He needs
At
some
all.
milk.
What the fuck? Like, I don't know. That's not it.
All right, so back to our tattoo artist.
Yeah. I'm just chilling. And I'm sorry, I am on my phone because, as y'all know, it is Friday the 13th and I'm missing tattoos to be here. So I'm scheduling tattoos for after this. So if I'm on my phone, I apologize.
Thank you so very much. We appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, babe.
You ain't getting one yet, so I
Thank
need
you, wife.
money and to put my art on people. But what's up, Bailey?
But see, you're gonna get real money from me because all of this over here needs to be hit.
Until I see it, it's not real.
Until I see it, it's not real. You'll see it. Trust me.
Make him feel that pain.
Actually, I'll probably go to sleep on her ass.
I
have
like
to.
that. Please do. Like
No,
I'm
I
looking
like-
at myself in this beautiful camera, but like I really do like it when people sleep or like don't move or they know their limits. Like there's so many men that just because I'm a female will sit there and be like, I don't need any breaks, and I could literally see tears falling from your eyes, so I pretend to have to piss, and then it's like, thank God. And they get up. It's like, just tell me what it really is, dude. Like I'm not gonna judge you. I swear, I won't. Like you need me to spray you. You need a break. You need some water. It's okay. This shit
I
hurts.
will show
He
up
wants
with
the numbing
my
spray.
water. I'm gonna have these headphones on.
Do it.
I don't know how you'll have me sitting, but
Probably uncomfortably.
9 times out of 10, I'm either gonna lean back or lay forward or wherever the fuck and pass the fuck out. The last tattoo that I had on this arm is the LA piece, the state of California on the back. And
Oh yeah, LA Tribe. Hey, I'm a Rams fan. Let's go.
he was like, "You're going to sleep?" I'm like, "Yeah."
I've
like,
fallen asleep during every
"This
single one of my
doesn't hurt?"
tattoos. Like this neck one, I fell asleep. It was 4 hours long. I fell asleep like 3 hours in. About the last hour was shit, but tattoos aren't a problem.
So usually, this is the crazy part. It is Friday the 13th, and this is when I got all of my tattoos. They all come from Friday the 13th only. I only get tattoos on Friday the 13th.
As a lot of people do.
So one on my chest that says "Go get 'em." I think I was 15 minutes in. I was out. I was laid back, head all the way the fuck back. And her name was Brown, and she's like, "Nigga."
Are you passed out on me? I'd be concerned.
She's like, "Are you okay?" I said, "I'm going to sleep." She's like, "Getting a tattoo?" I'm like, "Yes." It's doesn't it hurt? No, it feels good. I'm going to sleep. Leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah,
I'm
facts.
gonna listen to my goddamn music and pass
I'll make
out.
sure you're breathing. Leave you all the way the
You
fuck
ain't gotta
alone.
worry. I'll be breathing. I'm
you all the way the fuck alone.
I'm still chunky, so I'm gonna snore.
I might wake you up if that's annoying me though.
All right, so
What's up?
you're in the tattoo world, and you've now been to a couple of different cities.
Yes.
Okay, what was it like in the other cities?
Oh my God.
Give the
Houston-
positives first.
I will tell you. I wouldn't even say like there was a lot of negatives, to be honest. It just didn't work out like the way that I thought. I'm not a patient person. So I'm an air sign. I like to go with the flow. So I'm just like, you know what? This seems like an opportunity. I'm going to take the risk. I'm a risk taker. I went out to Houston. I fucking love Houston. I would move there right now if I had the funds.
Never move there.
I
AIDS
fucking
capital of the U.S.
I love
Them
Houston.
motherfuckers is fucking nastily.
Well, I went to Houston and I absolutely loved it. I had the best time. And it was mainly around the people that I was around, but it just didn't work out there, you know, housing wise. Like I didn't have the support that I needed. So I ended up going to Atlanta. And I loved Atlanta as well, but it is so different. I've never been to the South. That is the first state I ever went to in the South. And I was staying with somebody else's family, so I felt very out of place.
The only white girl?
Yes. And then I had a significant other that was of the melanin tone. So I would be the one, you know, I drive. I'm the one to pump gas. It is so sad. And then I'd have people like hooting and hollering at my man from the passenger seat. And I'm like, okay, like it's too small town. Everybody knows everybody. I don't like any of it. So I drove my ass 30 hours home in my hoopty because I was like, fuck this. And now I'm back in AZ. But I did love Houston. I did have a great experience in Atlanta. It's just not for me.
I'm going to address something real quick.
Go for it.
Niggas of all kinds. A woman is not supposed to be pumping the fucking gas. That is your fucking job. There is no reason a woman should be getting out of the car. First off,
I do it all day.
It's a woman's time. Passenger princess, you know what the fuck that is? Okay? Not passenger prince. Get your punk ass out the motherfucking car and pump some fucking gas.
We're in Arizona. That don't exist.
What you...
For real, this valley is wild.
Stupid.
This ain't the
Okay.
farm.
I don't know what kind of niggas y'all fuck with, but God.
You'd be surprised. You think
All of them?
even people that got a name that
Can
you're
y'all
like,
please get your man card? Can we get the man card back?
Please.
Because
a bitch wants to wear an apron.
y'all are failing. I
want to wear an apron and cook you a home cooked meal, man, but I don't want to be going to the work. If I have to go to the garden, pick the food, kill the man, kill the fucking pig.
Wait, kill
come
the
home,
man?
Or, I meant kill the fucking pig. Be the man, kill the pig, and still go home and cook the pig. Like, why are you here? Like, I'm cool with being the woman. I'm cool with sharing duties. But at the end of the day, like, if I'm going out and doing everything, what the fuck are you here for? You're just another one of
I
my
heard
kids.
it first. She said she's cool with sharing duties.
Yeah,
so
100%.
She's cool with a sister wife.
No.
Nah.
I'm cool with sharing duties with my man.
Here we go.
No.
What you mean? Here we go.
It's
like
like a
you've never
valley
had
thing.
that.
That's a valley thing too.
How's that a valley thing?
I don't know. I'd grown up to know monogamy, and so when
Yeah,
I
she's
got
like,
here,
you
I
gotta
was
be
like,
married
"You guys
from
want
birth."
me to do what and be okay with what?"
You got to be married from birth in Iowa.
Okay, you do understand that women are monogamous and men are polygamous. That has always been throughout all
Yeah,
of the
they
creation.
told me.
And then since you want to date black men, you understand like that is the epitome of a black man. You take your ass to Africa right now, and all they have is multiple wives.
I know
Like
it.
you can't change what is in a man's nature.
So do
and
Mormons.
I'm
DNA.
about to go back to white.
Mormons
Alright?
have multiple wives, okay? It's not
Farmersonly.com.
even a race thing. Mormons have multiple wives too, but the thing is, like you mentioned the other day, we had a conversation about this the other day, Bailey.
The
Because
Facebook post.
you made a great statement. You said, a man that can provide, and that is the key word here, provide. A man that can stand up, provide, and maintain a household is a powerful man. And I'm telling you right now, just from my experience as a 30-year-old woman, from my experience here with everybody that has even suggested a polyamorous relationship, I've been semi-open to it.
Pause.
Okay.
Not polyamorous.
Okay,
'Cause
non-monogamous, let's say.
There's a difference between so people need to understand the difference between polyamorous, polygamy, polygyny, and then all the other bullshit that they came up with. Okay? Polyamorous means everybody's fucking everybody. You got a boyfriend, I got a girlfriend, and we can all, they call it the dinner table meetings where everybody's like, no, I'm never sharing my pussy. Never.
And I'm okay, so I used the wrong term, but like the subject matter is what I was saying. Polyamorous, what's the proper term?
polygamous or
Polygamous.
polygyny. Either
Okay, it
polygamy
starts
or
with the-
polygyny.
Starts with a motherfucking P. Okay. And I am just saying, anybody who wants to be in that I've encountered has not been wanting to provide. And I'm with having sister wives if the man is providing. I'm more than happy of being home taking care of the children. I'm more than happy to cook. I'm more than happy to share even duties. Like, we can do whatever. But when the man only wants the bitches around to take care of him and he's the only one getting to go out and do whatever while the women are at home taking care of the home, that's not a healthy relationship. Like, Eve was made for Adam, right? Adam wasn't made for Eve, but Adam was also the one tending the garden. Adam was also the one coming home and bringing the bacon. I cook it. If I'm killing the bacon and I'm cooking it, what the fuck are you here for?
So the primary job of
talking to her
man,
shit.
the primary job of a man, and I've always said this, is to be safety, security, and provider. If you can't do those things, unfortunately, you don't get to live the benefits of living that life. Two, you need to understand this is not something that is based off of sex, because y'all just want to fuck.
100%.
Y'all want to be out here having multiple chicks and just be out fucking and fucking and fucking and fucking and fucking and fucking.
And taking their bag.
So many fucking.
But there's no, like, you're bringing no benefit to the situation. Polygyny was based off of, like, the lifestyle that I live based off of what I do. I know no if it's because of what I want, the legacy of my children. I love a big family. I am all about family, but I'm also about legacy. I'm also about making sure that my last name is something that is like, this motherfucker going on forever, whether y'all like it or not. Okay, Bailey's is here to stay. Suck a dick and call it what you want to, right? But at the same time, like, the women have to be happy, which means, like,
provided for, feeling safe, feeling secure.
I'm masculine.
That's where happiness comes from.
I'm masculine as hell. Don't call me an alpha male, none of that bullshit, because I don't fucking go by any of that shit. I'm just a grown ass fucking man, and it's my job to take care of a woman. And the fact that I'm able to go out and provide for more than one, great. Because
but that word provide, Bailey, is what people don't get. They think providing is like, I got us this house, but all the bitches are paying for it. Like, so I don't like that.
Providing is
financial, safety.
It's more than financial.
It is so much more.
It is, you have to provide a safe space for a woman.
Safety.
You have to provide an emotional space for a woman.
Yeah.
You have to provide a place where, one, she's allowed to be in her feminine
era,
and not era, because fuck that shit, because that's that fake shit. I'm in my feminine era, motherfucker. You are born feminine. If you're in an era, that means it ends.
Like, y'all made me built to be a man. Like, you think I want? It's spelled Larray but pronounced Larry, and so many people call me like, you're so masculine, you're so this, because I can do what you claim that you can do.
It's not that you can do, it's because you have to do.
Exactly. But then I've taught myself to do, and then you get upset because you want to come in here and like be like, she's a strong woman, I want her, but you can't match my energy. You can't make me feel safe enough
stop there.
To step down.
Stop there.
Because I want to feel safe enough
Y'all
to where...
gotta stop with that shit. I'm sorry, but as a man...
Who are you saying, y'all?
I'm never matching a female's energy. I'm never match a female. Your energy and my energy is not even on the same wavelength.
Exactly, because you are a man and I'm a woman. But you know how many times that I've had a man when I'm getting emotional because I'm stressed, I'm overwhelmed, I'm the one paying the bills, I'm the one driving, and I've had them be like, you're acting crazy right now, or you're acting this. Man, I'm stressed out. I don't feel safe. I don't feel that. Why can't you just listen to me? Because I'm the one paying the bills, because I'm the one cooking, cleaning, going to work, driving us everywhere, and then you want me to come home and put on your pants and let you think that you're wearing the pants.
I've said this and I'll say this.
It's crazy.
I am now 45 years old. I've been taking care of women since literally when I got my first place at 17. And
that's
a woman
you,
has
Bailey, but you ain't from here.
Bailey, will you take care of me? Because that's what I like.
Honestly, like I love this woman so much. Like, people say like, oh, you're just stubborn and you just don't want to share your man. That's not facts, because I love this woman so much. And we're like a unit that if we found a man that actually provided for us, me and her would be sister wives to the fucking max.
That's true.
She cuddles, she cooks, she cleans. I cuddle, I cook, I clean, I work, I do tattoos. Like, she photographs. Like, we could do so much together. We take care of kids. We both got mommy energy. Like, we're so good that if we found a man that would actually make us feel safe and provide, me and her could be sister wives to the end of days and be happy and be content. But
I'm actually conditioned
So-
to be a housewife.
and
so-
we like it,
But
but
all
we
women
need that
are
man to
conditioned
make us
to-
feel safe enough to do so.
All women are conditioned to be a housewife. Like,
No.
yes, all women.
Have you
Women
met?
are
No, no,
dirty
no.
and don't give a fuck.
I was gonna say, have you met some of the women
They
out
don't
here?
cook, they don't clean. It's like, what the fuck you do? You just sit on the couch.
Well, so okay, so yes, that does happen, but that's something that they've taught themselves. Like the thing about a woman is, like, were you raised and grown up talking about love and relationships and getting married and
Yes.
Absolutely.
playing with dolls and
Yes.
baby this and baby
Yes.
that? And
My parents have been together for 36 years.
there
And
you
even
go.
though
I live
You've been
to.
conditioned to be exactly what you are, a woman, right? But then what happens is
We're genetically built that way.
you are that too. So I'm not even going to that part. But then you go out into the real world, and the real world hits you with something totally different, because now we don't tell you at 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, you're supposed to get married. No, wait till you're fucking 30.
They do in Iowa.
Okay.
In Iowa, it is
Exactly,
like
that's what I'm saying.
1950 again.
Your environment definitely. That's why I always say,
It's
like,
facts.
no offense to Arizonans, but Arizona's trash because, like,
But it's not an Arizona thing. It's the entire U.S.
It is, but there are certain, like, if you go to the Midwest,
Major cities push y'all to do more, but
they expect more for less.
a lot of women also
are money-driven
run to
here.
major cities to do more. Yes, and that's the biggest thing.
Exactly. So a
Mo-
man doesn't want to be in a multi-wife relationship for the sake of having, like, the power of, like, being, like you said, for your kids, for your generational wealth, for, like, the common ground. They want to be taken care of because mom's not here no more doing it for them, and they want a bunch of other bitches to do. And I get it. You know, like, you don't want the same fucking steak for the rest of your life. I get that because I don't want the same dick for the rest of my life. But, like, give me a woman or give me multiple, like, options and we'll be
Right.
fine with it. But you can't expect multiple women to rally around you and take care of you. We're already moms. I don't need another kid in the mix. I need a man in the mix. Like, we can't all wear the pants while you're coming in a kilt asking us to fucking take care of you.
She said a motherfucking
Not a kilt.
I mean, I don't want to say a skirt and make you feel like a bitch, so I'll let you, like, you know, the kilt is the best thing I could do to show respect. But, like, you can be in a toga. I don't give a fuck. Whatever. You got some draft up in that bitch. And the only thing drafting should be my skirt, dog. Like, you can't come in here while I dress you in pants and say, I'm wearing the pants now. Motherfucker, I just changed your diaper. Like, this
You've
is
been
not
wearing
okay.
the pants for 3 days.
This is not okay. And now I'm a crazy masculine bitch because I don't want to take care of a little boy who claims to be a man.
Okay, so I understand that, and this is the thing. I
gotta
have these
piss. Go to Blake.
conversations all the time with a bunch of different people, because at the end of the day, what I say is the problem with it is too many are looking at it for the sexual aspect, and then a lot of guys, well, men and women both today are in love with money. But what is your take? What is your outlook? Because you.
I don't even have one anymore.
Could you see yourself in a relationship with one man but multiple women?
That would be me compromising with something that I've been absolutely no to for my entire life.
But why? No, because you've been taught that way, or no, because you've been in a situation?
Because I've been raised that way, yeah.
Okay, but no, you weren't raised that way. Like, that's the thing. We are not raised to be monogamous.
My parents taught me that.
No. Your parents didn't teach you anything. What you watched is you watch your mom and your dad in a relationship, and you feel like that's what it's supposed to be.
Right.
But what happens in so many relationships is dad usually has someone somewhere else that you and mom don't know. And even if mom knows, you don't know about it because they hide everything from the kids.
You can't hide shit in a small town.
That's not true.
The only
Paul
man my
got
mom has been with is
four
my
other
dad.
kids somewhere else.
Since she was 14 years old, the only man my mom has been with is my dad. So it's like, that's who I look up
Okay, so mom is a guaranteed fucking winner.
to. She's
Okay?
awesome.
Because that's just it. That goes back to if a man is doing those certain, it doesn't matter. Like, women today want to do and live the same existence as a man. The fact that
False.
your
Not
father
me. False.
is the only man that she's been with is exactly what men look for in a woman.
Right.
Like, it don't matter if I fuck 15,000 other motherfuckers. You're the one. It matters if you fuck 15,000 other motherfuckers because you or then belong to no one.
Right.
It's a different. And today, what do they say? It's empowering. When a woman, oh my God, I just watched the thing. The big story right now is the porn star that slept with 100 dudes in 24 hours.
Right.
And to her, it's empowering. And then all the women in the comments are like, yes, it is so empowering. A woman that gets to do the same thing that men do. Well, here's the thing. I don't know a man in this fucking world that can fuck 100 women in 24 hours.
Ew.
Whether it's a Trey Songz,
Just don't do
any
that.
any sort of
Just
artist,
don't do that.
the Idris Elbas of the world today, he still can't fuck 100 women in 24 hours.
I believe that someone probably could do that, but like,
Who?
don't.
What? Name one person you think could fuck 100 women? Like physically, we can do it. Oh, definitely.
My
physically.
ex, and he was a porn star. I don't know.
He still
what-
can't fuck 100 women in 24 hours.
Maybe.
If they last 2 minutes apiece. Or
Thank
less.
you. Like
30 seconds.
Yeah. It's physically impossible. See, this is the thing. All you got to do is stay wet, and even if you don't get wet, there's lube for you. There's
Ew.
nothing that's
That's
gonna
not
keep that motherfucker hard for
Not necessary.
the time frame he would need to stay hard for 100 women.
Over here. Oh, not you.
Oh no.
He's like over here.
Not you.
No, I don't know about all that.
Okay, so that also tells me you never had a man put you in your feminine.
That's a lie.
Yeah, I have my ex-husband.
Yep.
Okay, your ex-husband, if he would have asked for another woman, you've been okay with it?
No, I wasn't. That's why we got divorced.
Thank you. So he didn't put you in your feminine.
He did for a while. I was
'Cause
a
when a
stay-at-home
woman-
mom for years.
Sure, no, that's not putting you. That's making your life easier. That
Putting
is
you in your feminine is making sure that you're safe enough to where if another person is, you trust your man enough to run the household like it should be and not make you feel less than, not make you feel like
you know
unsafe.
your role
I would say I
100%.
did
Role.
have
Everybody
that
got a
at
role
one
and-
point in my life.
You would have so much safety and security in your relationship that nothing or no one else can compromise it.
But
But
just
then
like
I
you
got
said,
bored.
yeah.
I had that, and I got bored.
Well, so I'm saying that's the biggest thing. See, when a man holds frame and he comes in and he's masculine and he does what the fuck he's supposed to do, you don't get bored. As a matter of fact, you can't get bored because that motherfucker, you're going to be so busy even trying, because a man's supposed to keep you on your toes. So if he has other women, you can't get bored. And the reason you can't get bored is because you don't get all of his time.
Right.
When a man
Yeah.
gives you too much time and kisses your ass, yep, you motherfuckers get bored. And guess what happens when you get bored? You go surfing. And oops, you just came across another shark.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
I guess so.
Right, but like, don't get mad if you give me a sister wife and us successful bitches run off together while you're left in the dust.
But that's not the way it works because the biggest thing is
It happened here.
He is the success.
It happened here. Now, if he's a real man, he's a success.
Thank you.
Okay,
That's
but
what
if
I'm
he's
saying.
not,
In that situation,
because 99.9% of
success.
men, just like we were talking about earlier, this is a hereditary trait. Like I said, we're hereditarily meant to be housewives and moms at the end of the day. But men are also supposed to be providers, but they all have this like general instinct where they want multiple bitches, but they don't want to go work for it.
Well,
they don't want to be a provider.
Right.
We
So
also-
it's like
take care of
let,
one woman,
let
let alone
me
two.
as
What the fuck?
Yeah,
But
let
hold
me
on,
as a
hold
tattoo
on.
artist.
We
and
also
this
have to
girl,
look at something and we have to observe
two
something.
successful women and then a loser of a man that backed
King,
us both.
I want you.
We're running away.
Hold on. Hear me out.
We're running.
King Von's baby mama.
He's dead.
Correct. He's dead. They have a son. Her son was playing football. Somehow, some way, the coach ended up splashing water in the son's face, and not even on purpose. He started crying. He told the boy, if you're going to cry, go over there with the cheerleaders. That's not what we do in football. She has now removed him from football. Why? Because that's just it. She's feminizing him. And that is what so many dudes are going through. Like,
Yeah.
You can't take
Good.
away their biology of wanting multiple women, but the
Right.
majority of these dudes are growing up in single mom households where they have a mom like her that has feminized the fuck out of him, because when a coach, which is exactly what he's supposed to be doing, is shut the fuck up with that bullshit. Get out here. We're playing football. We're not crying about water
Okay.
in the face.
So let's flip it, Bailey. Let's go to a single mother household with a daughter who has no man, and there's no providing, and we don't need a man. We don't need a man. And that's all you hear every day, all day. So the second that like an actual man comes into your life, I don't need you. I'm independent enough. It goes both ways.
Well,
so we
hold
can
on.
sympathize
Hold
with the
on. I
men
say
who
the
are
same
grown up
thing.
in the thing,
I say
but we
this-
can also sympathize with the women who are grown up as men because they got single moms telling us that we don't need a fucking man.
Exactly. And I said this. So there was a post on a whole someone else's, and they said, why are men growing up and they're having even issues with their mothers? Because they are growing up and they get out in the real world and they find out that their mom has done them a disservice, because the same thing that single mom is raising her daughter saying, well, she's also at home saying, I don't need a man, I don't need a man, I don't need a
Exactly.
man. But you're fucking raising a man. So you're
Exactly.
beating down a man. So you want to treat him like a king and call him your king, and you want to do what you're doing is build a man. You're building your son to be the man that you actually want in your life that you can't fucking have, by also tearing him down by saying you don't need a man and you don't need this and you don't need that.
Right.
And he's growing up hearing that and seeing that just like his sister would. And yes, now that they're adults, well, is he there?
But listen to
Fuck
this.
No. Is
Here's-
she there?
Here's
No.
where I come in with my feminine take, because us as women also are in tune with that emotional side, which a lot of men have driven because they are the men of the household because there is no dad there. So they learn to mask their emotions. They learn to not be able to express that shit. You know what I'm saying? So here is my feminine. I'm sitting here understanding that your mom was like that, understanding you in that aspect, understanding. And then when it comes to me being a man, because my mom was like that as well, I'm not given the same emotional understanding or that security emotionally, like you were saying earlier, because it's okay because I'm in my emotional, because I'm a female, understanding your struggle, but you're not willing to reciprocate the same for me, but you still want to be this masculine, manly
Well,
man
here's-
because it's hereditary. And that's what so many women, like strong women, because I'm going to tell you, there's a different side of every single person. So it's like, I know bitches that are just bitches, bro, and they're just slutty, gross, nasty. And it's like, I don't even know who would wife you up ever. Like, I wouldn't even want to have you in a polygamy relationship because you're just dirty. And then there's men that are like that too. But there are women out here that want to help these men, that want to prioritize them and understand their struggle. But because they're in their masculine, like the woman is in her masculine because she was raised that way, it's difficult for the man to still give you that empathy. All of a sudden I'm crazy. All of a sudden I'm trying to be a dude. All of a sudden I'm this. When I'm sitting here letting you cry on my titties about your mommy
Hold on,
struggles.
pause real
but
quick.
the second that I talk to you about my mommy struggles, you don't want to listen because you don't got those emotions.
Seven said y'all cooking with the fire emoji. Thank you for the chat.
I love you, Seven.
We
Okay.
love you, Seven.
We love
So
you, Seven.
Shout out.
the response to that 100% is what you're saying is
Do you agree or
no. Hold on. What you're saying makes perfect sense. But here's where men and women need to learn how to understand each other. See, you are emotion, I am logic. So when you come to me with your emotional side, my only response is never going to be emotional because that is not my DNA. It's going to be logic. It's going to be having a conversation, listening to what you're saying, breaking it down, and then giving you a logical answer. It's not, see, if for one, a man should never be crying on your titties. If he's crying on your titties, he's already emotional.
But this is what I'm saying is that they're raised by the mama, so they're raised emotional, but their DNA doesn't let them be emotional when they get with a woman. So you're willing to be raised by an emotional woman, become an emotional man. I'm raised by a tough-ass woman, become a masculine woman, and then I still have the DNA that gives you my emotional side to understand you. You don't want to give me that emotional side to understand what you're going through because it's not there, but there's no compromise in between.
Natalia said most men don't tell the truth.
And so you're raised as an emotional man and want to sit there and tell me I'm an emotional woman, but then can turn around and tell me that I'm manly and masculine because I'm independent. There has to be a middle ground.
Okay,
And there
so-
has to be a compromise.
but
And there
here's-
has to be, it's 2025 and
here's
this
the
shit is not
problem.
Adam and Eve 50 days.
It's correct. It's not that. And that's you hit the nail right on the head.
I know I'm smart.
You can't take an emotional man, right, and put him in the role of the man that you think he should be.
No, they put themselves in that role.
No. They try to put them. See, they put themselves in that role by words. They don't put themselves in the word by action.
Facts.
Okay? There's a difference between action. There's a difference between words. Oh, I'm the man. I should do this. I should do that. I should be this way. But that's not the life that he's living because, again, he's not putting you in your feminine. He's actually showing feminine traits, which is why he's crying on your titties and
shit.
other shit.
Yeah.
And which is why he
It
wants
happens
you
daily, baby.
and someone else to fucking take care of them, as opposed to the fact that as a man, if I'm going to fucking cry, I'm crying in my car. I'm crying with my niggas and fucking getting it out. Because even they going to say, shut the fuck up and what the fuck
No,
are you
I don't
going to
even
do?
care if you cry on me, Bailey. Like, I want you to be able to,
No,
like...
I'm never showing you that.
Because just
that
as we
automatically
say-
shows you weakness in the man.
But I
and
don't
the
care.
thing is, no, you do care.
No, I'm
because
telling
when
you-
shit gets hard as fuck,
I'm talking
you
to
need
you-
to know that man
He
has
will.
you and he ain't finna bitch up.
But he can bitch up on me.
No.
Yes, he can. And
If
that's,
he can bitch
that's
up,
where,
that's the problem.
You know what they say? Men want to go home to peace. I don't mind if you come home and something's going on in your life and you need to cry on me. That's okay. But the second that I get too independent or too emotional, I want that same respect. That's all that I'm saying. You can come home and cry on my titties. I'm not mad about it. But don't sit there and be emotional and you're feminine for a second. And then when I'm in my masculine, tell me that it's wrong because that's not fair.
Okay,
I don't
hold
mind if
on.
you come home and
Hold
stress
on,
out
hold on,
and want to
hold
cry
on. We got
on me.
chats. When chats
we
come
go.
through, we got...
Here
Okay,
we
let's
go.
listen to the chat.
Here
Natalia
we
said,
go. I
or they
wanna know the
just say,
chats.
okay, Natalia said, or they just say they polygyny just so they can fuck a bunch of women.
We just said that,
If
yes.
you do it right, poly works. Brittany
Facts.
said, yes, baby, you tell them.
Hey, Brittany, that's my bitch.
Okay.
I wish
so,
I could love a man enough to let him do those things or be okay with him doing
So
those
here's the
things.
thing, and that's the thing.
It might come.
Here's the
As long
first
as they
thing.
with us, we
the
good,
first
baby. We
thing
running away.
The first thing that you have to understand is a man doesn't want your love. A man wants your respect.
Facts.
You want his love. He wants your respect.
We want both.
So when you respect him enough for that and understand that you're not allowing him to do shit. As a matter of fact, men grant you the relationship. Who gets down on one knee and says, will you marry me?
Right.
Sometimes it's a bitch. It's 2024.
Okay, but ain't no name a man that you've seen say yes. We don't fucking
I
say
know.
yes to that shit.
Yes.
Because
Let me send you a compilation.
Because that shit
Bitches.
is masculine as fuck, and any man that does say yes is the man that y'all don't want. Like we have to really break it down and go.
You ever seen Jocelyn? She wants that man.
Who the
There
fuck
are
is
women out here that
Jocelyn?
Who the fuck is Jocelyn?
Jocelyn. She's on the Black Network. People that are watching know what I'm talking about. But there are women out here that have multiple
Is
husbands,
she-
and they flip the roles, and it's fine.
Okay, women that have
the tides
multiple
are changing.
Women
and
that
her
have
are
multiple
feminine.
husbands, right? I've said
It's a
this to
flex.
the beginning of the time. It's
That's a
not
flex.
actually first and foremost. It's never gonna. You know why it's
It's a
never
flex.
gonna be a flex?
It is.
When you get pregnant, whose kid is it?
I ain't getting pregnant.
Correct. No, remove yourself from it. With this Jocelyn bitch. If she gets pregnant, whose kid is it?
I don't fucking know.
Okay,
She can deal with that. That ain't my household.
Do you, as a woman, want to be a hoe?
No, but they're all gonna pay my bills, and I
Stop.
said I'm not getting pregnant. I ain't
No.
talking about.
Stop. No, you
I ain't
know,
talking.
you have to look at the fact. You're making an argument for something that you yourself would never want to be, which means it's an argument in bad faith. Okay, so she can do it.
No,
right?
I'm done with kids, but I would
But-
have multiple husbands right now.
You would have multiple husbands, but multiple real men they're gonna be men you don't want. They're feminized. Because no real man. See, a real man
What,
is meant
at this
to.
point?
A
I'm
real
30 years
man
old and
is
I ain't found one.
A real man is meant to protect your ass. So if he's not even protecting you from being fucked by another nigga, he's okay with that shit. He's already feminine.
Right.
So the fact, that's that cuckold shit.
But also, don't start that shit with the if he can protect you, because most men that are gonna watch this are gonna be like, I got a gun.
But men, no, it's not about
That
a
ain't-
has
It's protecting emotionally.
When a woman has
protecting
sex,
physically.
when a woman has sex with a man, are you not
Financially, it's
being
all protection.
dominated? Are you not being dominated?
I like to be the middleman.
You can't be.
Yes, I am. I get a submissive bitch, and I got my masculine man, And
Thank
I'm
you.
in the middle.
So, but when you are with a man, is the man not dominating you?
He's dominating me, and I'm dominating the bitch. I have to
Thank
be in
you.
the middle.
All right. So at the end of the day, if you have a man that allows you to be with another man, he's allowing his woman to be
Oh my
dominated.
God, I would never be with 2 men at once.
Which puts him in a place of.
I said I would marry 2 men. I never said they'd fuck me at the same time. That's crazy.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, because and half the
That's
time,
on the bucket
half the
list.
time you gonna come home and you gonna find out that they fucking each other.
No, my back
All
door.
right,
My
Brittany.
back door off limit.
Natalia said, "If you find the right one, you'll let him."
Facts.
7 said, "Preach, brother."
The right
And-
one won't want it.
And
My
then
name's
she also
Larry.
said, "Not going for it."
Exactly, bitch. Like
Right.
Brittany is another like, hey, I want one man that takes care of me. I feel like she would like have a sister wife, but there would have to be such a strong bond and connect between like her and her man before he comes in and makes you feel safe enough, like you said, safe enough to bring in that person to where you're not going to be on the side burner. Your emotions, your financial, everything else is not going to be put at the wayside at the hands of the new bitch.
Okay,
You know.
so and then let's just put it.
Because, like, I know I'm pretty as fuck. And if, like, a dude got another side bitch that was uglier than me, she might feel some type of way. And I don't want her to feel that way. That's just me. But some bitches are like, oh, it's just going to be me and this man. And then bitches at the wayside complaining. And the man is like, you're just jealous. You're not making the second bitch feel safe.
All right, so I have
she ain't going to
I have
stay.
to stop you there because that's just it. When it's
I'm speaking
done
facts.
and it's done correctly.
Yes, when it's done
Hold on,
correctly.
hold on. When it's done correctly, those feelings don't even get to come and play because he's not allowing that to happen.
Exactly.
He
But
is
so many men do
choosing-
not.
But that's what. Like, here's the bad part.
Teach these men, Bailey.
I can't teach every motherfucker.
Okay, then you need to get out of podcasting and on to fucking sister wife training, man training. You need to go into some fucking like rehabilitation homes for bitchy men.
I
Because
can't.
right now we like bitchy men and manly bitches, and it's not right.
It's not working.
It's not working because I'm so sick of growing a dick at night. Like, literally, people call me
Let me
Larry.
see it. Let me
I am
see
not
it.
even playing with you when people.
You
do
said
people
it.
call
Let
me Larry?
See. I want to see
for real.
that. I just want to
name
see.
in my phone is Larry.
I want to
People,
see the
I
dick.
have men that have me in their
That's
phone
Larry.
as Larry. They
She's-
call me up and say, "Where's the bitches?" They call me up and say, "What party we going to?" They call me up because I am the manly bitch, and I'm so sick of being the manly bitch. I'm so sick of it. Like I'm a good cook. I'm a phenomenal cook, and
She
I
cooks
clean.
for me a lot.
I clean. I cook. I dress nice. I look nice. I'm so sick of being the man, but I have not found a man that will take the place of my manliness for me to step into my feminine. So it's like, don't fucking sit here and talk to me about this polygamy, polyamory, all this fucking stupid shit.
Now, I
Put
will
on
say
some
this. Hold
britches
on.
first.
So the first thing that I always say is
Put on some fucking
on your
pants before you
britches.
talk to me,
the
dog.
first thing that I'm gonna say is one of the main things that women have to stop doing is looking for men that are supposed to be attractive because that is your primary.
I ain't
needs.
looking for shit. They come to me.
Remove yourself from the conversation. I'm talking to the women.
Oh,
Okay.
okay, women,
I
listen.
go for the pretty men, and they are
Stop
the most
going
toxic.
for pretty boy. Men were never meant to be the beauty standard. So when you're going for
That's
a
just 'cause
man
you ain't pretty.
and
Just
he
kidding.
meets the beauty standard,
You gotta be.
he's
a little ugly.
already not a man.
Right.
Okay, a man is supposed to be rough, rugged, and tough.
You can
okay?
tell a man by his hands for
You
sure.
you and as a woman, your primary job, because the number one thing that we look for you to be is to be beautiful, which is why your ass should consistently be in the gym. You should consistently be taking care of yourself, and you should be consistently in the motherfucking kitchen, so that when you do get a man, you can fucking feed that motherfucker correctly.
Facts.
Okay, if you're going for a pretty dude and he's got to look like this and he's got to be this tall and he's got to do that. 9 times out of 10, he's gonna do everything opposite of what you want biologically. Not
My
what you
last
have in
dude
your
was
head,
5'2".
but what you have biologically, which is really what's gonna make you happy long term.
Okay. I dig it. My last dude was 5'2". I'm 5'4". People always say, "Oh, how could you date a man that's smaller than you?" I don't care about your height. I don't care about your status. I don't care about even your looks. You have to be semi-attractive because basic attraction is still necessary. But at the same time, I'm looking for qualities that I wait to see when we walk
When
into a room with
he
people.
is handling that business,
When he walks
you
into a
gonna fall
room
in love
and
with
I
him
see
regardless.
other men respect him,
Thank
yes.
you.
When I see a man that goes to work every day and comes home and says, baby, I got the bills, yes, I'm going to cook you a fucking steak without you asking 100%. But when I come home from work and you're still sitting in the same spot playing your video game and ask me for a steak, you got me fucked up. And now I'm crazy.
no, you're not.
I don't know that life.
I do. And it's too much. And that's why I'm Larry.
Larry.
Sorry, Larry.
Fucking Larry.
Sorry.
I don't know
Larry.
you as Larry. You're gonna always be Larry.
Dude, there's like at least 5 people in my general circle that call me Larry.
Wears size
Okay,
12
but here's the
shoes.
problem. If they're fucking calling you Larry, like, I can't even surround myself with a nigga like that because that lets me know you.
I'm the
Fuck
one.
no.
And then
Fuck
they literally
no.
will get around their homies, and all their homies are like, oh, she's a keeper, she's this and that. And then I get home and get bitched at because you need to stop talking to my dudes. I'm not talking to anybody. I'm literally just sitting here, but I ain't going to look at the ground. And they're all coming up talking to me like, she's the one with the business. She's the one that got the tattoos. She's the one driving. She's the one with the car. She's the one with the money. And you're sitting here standing like a fucking orphan child and get mad at me because I'm the one that's providing. That's crazy.
Again,
It's like, why would we allow access to us from type of
He
men
shouldn't
like
have
that?
access
But
to
they
you
are
at all.
liars.
I might as well start licking pussy, bro.
Look, there should have been no access. There shouldn't even the fact that you're even doing all that. and
Nah,
you
people got a
have
whole lot because I got
a man
this.
in your presence or the piece of a man
Right.
in your presence, and this is the guy that you call your dude. First off, you've already settled.
Well, here's the thing. I got the feminine DNA because even though I'm masculine and I take care of business, I do have the feminine DNA to where I want to be taken care of. I want to feel safe. I want to be cuddled at night. I want to be able to come home and like disperse my problems and have somebody say it's going to be okay and stroke my fucking hair.
It's gonna be
You know,
okay.
like shut the fuck up. You ain't got no hair.
Someone stroke her hair, please.
But you know what I'm saying?
You said
Like,
stroke your hair.
I want to be able to come home and be in my feminine, but the fact is that I am drawn to a manly energy. I get into the manly energy. They see that I'm more manly than them, quite literally, and she's seen it firsthand. They
As
see
in,
I'm more
she's very
manly
independent
than them,
as fuck.
and then they get intimidated and they give up.
No, they don't get
get
They
intimidated.
give the
insecure.
fuck up,
They
bro.
just-
they give up and
they
they
see
stop
their mom.
They
working.
want you to need them.
Yes, and they stop
And you
working, and they
don't.
stop providing, and they stop helping me, and they stop treating me like a female. They'll treat me
No,
for a female for the
no.
first
You're
month,
attracting.
and then I'm telling
Yeah,
you
they-
say no. I'm
No,
telling
no,
you
no.
from experience.
The thing is, no, that is not his job. 9 times out of 10, this motherfucker is literally he sees you as his mother. That's it.
I've literally had men tell me you
You-
remind me of my
you-
mom.
yep, you
I'm
are
not
a mom.
trying to be a mom. Stop asking me to cook and clean without having a job, and then call me. Oh, you remind me so much of my mother. You remind me of my dad because you ain't there.
Ooh, daddy wasn't there.
Daddy went to get the milk and he never came home.
No, we're talking about Austin Powers because Daddy wasn't
Take
there.
to the
Peace.
fair.
Daddy
You know?
wasn't there.
Peace.
We're talking about Austin Powers.
All right, let's pick on Blake a little bit.
Okay, go ahead.
But
Because I'm about to go take a shot.
I want to shot.
Just bring the bottle over here.
Yeah.
Why don't you take a shot with us, Bailey?
We don't give in to peer pressure.
Just
babe.
give
No,
me a bottle.
everybody
Go
in
grab
the
a
chat.
bottle of Ciroc and
Everybody
give me
in
the
the
bottle.
chat, tell Bailey to drink with us.
Just bring me a bottle of Ciroc. I don't need.
Everybody.
What is your take on this, Blake?
I don't give a fuck no more about anything. Dead ass. I'm just gonna do me and worry about me. And hopefully what I want will come along someday, but I'm just gonna focus on me. That's all I got.
Okay, no, I don't need
I
that
don't
shit.
really take anyone.
Here's a question for you.
I don't take anyone seriously anymore. It's facts. I
But
don't even believe
I
half
have
of
I
y'all.
have a question for you, Blake.
Sure.
You've been married before, right?
For 6 years.
Okay. What went wrong?
I realized that we were more of just like parents / roommates taking care of the children. And then once my children went to school, I had a little bit more free time and I was like, who the fuck am I? And I didn't have anything in common with my husband other than the fact that we were bomb ass parents. I didn't want to do anything he wanted to do. And then, yeah, we just started trying out other things.
Who
and
paid
we're
the
like,
bills?
mostly him, but I had a full-time job as well.
Okay.
He allowed me to be in my comfort zone to where I could elevate myself and be at my highest because I was stable. I didn't have shit to worry about. I could become who I wanted because I didn't have to worry about anything else.
Okay.
That's when I excelled in my photography as well.
So, what you said he cheated, right?
We both did.
You both did.
It actually, we tried to compromise with like a threesome and actually didn't compromise at all. I was like, I will never forget it. Bye.
I've had plenty because he didn't make you feel safe.
A threesome with a guy or a girl?
A girl.
Okay. Was it someone? Okay. So,
No, we did not know her.
what prompted you to have said threesome? Because here's one of the biggest things is, and I see this with a lot of couples where they have threesomes when the relationship is in trouble, never when the relationship is good.
Right.
So, do you think that a threesome and a bad relationship made it worse?
100%.
Okay.
It was like we were trying to look for something to fix it, and we thought that might make it better. I don't know why. But it
Okay.
was like, before we knock our shit off, knock off our cheating and all that, we're just going to have this threesome and then call it a day. No, that's not what it was. That wasn't how it was.
Yeah. See,
That wasn't the answer. It was just
that
too far
was
gone.
that was done like super backwards.
Yeah.
Now, here's the crazy thing. Okay.
Shot.
Shot. Wait, where's my cheers? And where's your cheers, Bailey?
I am the cheer. Yeah.
Cheers.
Ooh, yep, there it is. There it is.
Cheers, everybody.
Give it to me.
Friday, freaky.
We're getting freaky on the Friday.
We ain't got into no freaky shit.
Whatever.
But it's Friday the 13th.
Let me tell you a fun fact about Bailey. On the way over here, he said, the only reason it's freaky is because that's what everybody gets into. And listen to him coaxing.
We are freaky.
Actually, here's the thing.
Facts.
As you can see, 9 times out of 10, I'm not the one that brings up the sex shit.
You just did. We
No.
ain't gotten into nothing freaky yet.
Exactly.
What do you
We're
wanna know?
actually
What do
having
you wanna
good.
know?
We're having good.
I got a
conversation.
Third toe. I got a third nipple. That's freaky.
That's not.
I actually
really,
have 4.
I really don't. But that's actually fact.
I was gonna go get my nipples
She does
pierced.
have.
I was like, shit,
she
what
has
nipple
4
do I
nipples,
pierce?
bro.
I have 4.
She has 4.
I'm not kidding.
She grew up on the farm. We can milk this bitch.
So you don't have nipples. You got udders.
She got her nipples are split into 2.
It's because I had my nipples pierced before.
Each nipple is split into
and
2.
now there's like a line through the nipple, so it looks like I have 2 in 1.
See, this is why I tell women
I
to
don't-
stop piercing their nipples too. As a man, like a pierced nipple in my mouth is just not cool. It just.
Oh, I've
it's not
had
Do
so
you
many
want to taste
people-
metal and crust?
Exactly.
Not really, because people
Crusty
really
ass
like
nipples.
mine.
That's
People
why I
like
took
mine.
it
No,
out.
men say we like them, but this is the thing. It doesn't feel good against your teeth. No. And like when you really like. The
Okay,
best-
neither does your fucking ball hair in between my teeth.
That's why.
Deal with
When
it.
you're pulling
That's why I
ball hair out of
manscape.
your mouth.
When I'm literally flossing with your fucking pubes, we got a problem.
Big
Yeah,
bro,
and
I
you
need
know-
to take a break to get the hair out of my
There's
Right.
nothing to
fucking
floss
mouth.
Why don't
with.
you like doing this no more, dog? I've flossed enough. You're in the wrong profession. You should be a dentist. I'm stupid as a bitch. I'm so dumb.
Ball hair out of here. We like shaved balls. I don't know.
Not
shaved,
even,
trimmed.
because then I'd like, look, just like they say, I don't like shaved women. It looks like she's 12. Like, don't shave
Bullshit.
everything.
I want
Whatever.
that. I want that motherfucker squeaky clean. And
Just like your head.
yes, just like my head, because I keep my balls just like my head.
Most men
I don't
want
wanna
to
hear
fuck
these
if
things.
I have hair on my vagina or not. They do not care.
Well, here's the thing: we're gonna fuck regardless. But like,
Honestly,
there's-
if
Hold
we're
up.
talking about like hereditary and like genetics, women were born with hair on our legs. Okay, I was born with hair on my fucking armpits. Why do I gotta shave this shit?
because it's feminine.
Right,
It feels.
you get
Okay,
to
You're
keep
supposed
it
to
in
be
your
soft.
armpit.
Did Eve have a fucking razor? Because if
Yeah.
God wanted me to be soft, I wouldn't have grown hair.
That nigga,
I'm
I
sorry.
guarantee Adam made a motherfucking razor for her.
Doubt it.
No, you
She
think
went-
this shit was just brand new?
She went and
hold
tried
on,
to
hold
fuck
on.
herself with the snake, bro. He
Hold on.
wasn't giving
No.
her what she needed.
First and foremost, Okay? You have to understand that
You know, that
Adam-
snake used to walk upright, right?
Adam, Lilith, and Eve, because they always talk about Adam and Eve. They always take Lilith out the picture. That nigga had two
fuck
fucking
is Lilith?
Exactly.
Lilith is-
Lilith was his first wife.
Yeah.
Eve was actually his second wife.
Get out of
Lilith is
town.
actually Lucifer's wife.
No.
Yeah, her
no.
name is Lilith too.
Anyway, because of the region that they came from, women are actually, even in Africa today, women are actually far more hairless than what women are here in Western civilization.
Well, someone needs to pay for my laser hair removal because I'm cool with it.
I can get you a Groupon for $250.
You give me a what?
A Groupon.
Groupon, dog.
Wow.
You said a Groupon.
Honestly, I'm so cold. I might grow this shit out.
I've had no complaints. I'm just gonna keep doing what I do.
Look,
Nobody cares.
What do you do? Yeah,
she
who said
fucking
something put you
nares
on
her
the spot?
body. She's a squeaky
I
dolphin.
love Nair. You don't even have to shave; it just comes off.
I hate it. It smells like burnt hair and it stinks up my apartment.
See, I thought about doing the Nair thing.
I hate it.
I thought about doing the Nair thing, but I don't know about putting
great.
Nair
This-
on my nether regions.
This girl walks out like
I
Casper
will,
the
I
Friendly
have.
fucking ghost. She walks out like Casper, covered in fucking white slime. And then I start smelling burnt hair. And I'm like, what is happening?
Now that we've spoken of white slime,
And I feel like a fucking
Oh my
dolphin after I
God.
use
welcome
Nair.
to
All
the
right?
casting couch.
Welcome to Freaky
I
Friday.
feel like a dolphin.
We're leaving.
You should feel.
I was like, we're leaving. We don't have enough
I get
white
jealous
slime
of
this year.
people
I'm so over it. Like,
that have little designs, but
the only man I'm interested in right now is Kris Kringle. I need presents.
Kris Kringle. He wouldn't be interested. You're too old.
Are you kidding
Kringle's
me?
a redhead.
Do you
fucking
know the true
pass.
story of Kris Kringle?
No, do you want to tell me?
Child molester.
Oh, never mind.
Stop it.
They left.
Okay, so
Stop it.
So why do kids go sit on a stranger's lap?
Stop it.
Okay. Stockings. People don't even understand the stockings. Stockings are hung up on the fireplace because that's where the prostitutes that he used to go visit
chimney with
would
Karen.
hang their stockings after they washed them. That's how they dried them. And the reason they put presents in is because perverted Kris Kringle would, as he left from doing his dirty deeds, would drop tokens,
No.
shekels into her stockings.
All
It's
right,
literally all in the history.
Listen, the
I won't
history
accept.
of 2024 is I haven't had shit in my stocking for 5 years. So nobody
you-
fills mom's stocking.
I
I'm
was
cool
saying,
with shackles.
Do you need
Shingles.
your stocking stuffed?
We don't like shackles.
Silly Vanilli. You're hilarious.
You can stuff my stocking.
You
Don't
want your
say this to me.
stocking stuff, little
I'm
girl?
talking about the actual stuff.
His woman in there is with the business. Chill out.
Fuck up.
She might be staying the night, y'all. It's for you.
See you tomorrow. We have sandwiches
All right.
in the morning.
He'll Uber you home.
There's sandwiches in the morning.
His wife will cook. He got her on lock.
we do full breakfasts in this home,
Brunch and mimosa.
We got fucking Grogu in the back, dude, staring at me.
and he wants you.
I don't like short men anymore.
That's the biggest flirt in
6
the
foot
building.
and up.
No, I don't care what your height is, dude. But my last dude was 5'2", and he needs something to stand on.
We won't do X bashing. We don't.
Don't
do that
get
here.
short with me. No, I love him. I still love him to this day. I won't speak bad on his talent. He just ain't the one. He's one of those
Absolutely
ones
not.
that wants to be the polygamy dude that can't provide for polygamy lifestyle.
Absolutely not.
And I mean, if you could provide, I would be polygamy all day with this man, but you can't.
Time to go.
I'm kind of sick of taking care of people.
Time to go.
I already take care of this bitch. I like it though.
Okay, where'd you motherfuckers meet at?
Oh,
Blake, where'd you meet crazy?
crazy!
Lorraine?
I picked her up from my studio couch. Who the fuck you
A
talking to?
mutual friend introduced us, you could say.
Let me be real about it because she's gonna be. I'm more realistic. So
Take another shot so you get talkative again.
I just don't know how deep
this
we're going
one,
with this.
no, we're gonna just
We're
say
going in.
what
We're
happens.
going in.
Yeah,
I mean,
be
we've
honest.
already been talking about ball hair. I
honest.
floss. So anyway, this woman, we knew a mutual friend. I rented a private studio from him, a tattoo studio. She was homeless. He opened up my studio for this woman and said, hey, if you have a place to stay, she's at your studio. First of all, it's a sterile environment. I don't want nobody touching my shit, and I don't trust bitches.
That was a cum couch.
Facts.
Get outta
but
here.
I still went and I got her from my studio because it's still my studio.
Hold
it's
on,
still
pause.
mine.
Hold on.
Nope, not hold on.
We're not.
What's
we're
a
not
cum
holding-
couch? No.
You asked the story.
What's a
Let
cum
me-
couch? Yeah, but she's throwing shit out there.
It's a casting couch.
What's a cum couch?
It's a casting couch.
No.
'cause
I'm asking her.
Okay, go ahead.
What do you know about this couch?
The disrespect is crazy.
A lot of women have been on that couch, but I didn't know that at first.
Tell the rest of the story because
I don't want to. I'm not proud.
How do you know the cum couch?
I picked her up from it.
Because I came on it.
She came on it.
Squirted all over that bitch.
She's a squirter.
Next question.
She is.
Time to go.
I ain't got a washer and dryer. We wash blankets weekly. But I picked her up from my private studio. I brought her to my house. We became friends. She didn't pay rent. We got in a fight. We didn't talk for like 2 years. And then she hit me up and was like, I apologize. And I was like, you know what? That's some real bitch shit. So I was like, that's a genuine apology. Come on, let's hang out. And then we revamped and fucking set. And now we're friends again.
Grayson said a cum couch.
It was a cum couch.
It was a cum couch.
Everything else was sterile except for the couch in the
Like,
corner.
bro, you been fucked on the couch too? Me too. Like, okay.
I was never fucked on that couch.
Oh, I
ever.
guess it was only me.
Maybe. And a lot of other
Not
people.
only me, but
A lot of other people.
between the two of us, only me.
Because I would honestly like cringe when my clients would sit on it. Like,
Shit, you don't want to sit there.
I can't wait till I can afford a new one.
What if you're sitting on a cum couch now?
Oh.
Are you fucking serious?
Get out of town, Bailey.
No.
Do you have some awesome?
I have.
Get it to her so I can
My,
wipe up
my
my
door
seat.
was open when you guys walked in. You saw my beautiful bed.
I
don't know who the hell you
It was
are.
very inviting, and I was like, damn, are we going to podcast on the bed or on the couch?
My bed is very inviting. I
She
don't
is
need to
staying
do
the
the
night,
couch.
y'all. It's Freaky Friday. I'm going home. I hope I still get a lift. Otherwise,
He
whoever's
said
watching this,
brunch
come
and
pick me up.
mimosas,
Why are you
so-
trying
I don't
to
give a shit.
leave your best friend here?
She can stay. She's a
Fuck
grown
outta
ass
town.
woman.
She would never leave me.
I
Grayson
would.
said,
If you
"Wow,
wanted to
laugh out
stay, I'd
loud."
leave you. I have your location.
You know exactly where she was at.
She stared me on
Exactly,
the
and then
eye
she
on
leaves.
the-
Like, I'm just going to leave her here.
She's 35 years old.
I am old.
If I ain't gonna take care of a man, what makes you think I'm taking care of a bitch? What is happening?
It's facts.
Y'all are hilarious.
No, I already
of
got
the-
2 kids to
heart
take
of the
care of. Unless you're paying my bills, fuck your 2 cents.
There you go.
If you're not
I'm such a
paying my
bitch. I'm gonna be
bills,
single
fuck your
forever,
2
Bailey.
cents. I
gonna be
told you,
single
I'm
forever.
gonna put you in Bailey's relationship academy.
Are you cute?
Are you fucking Sharon Osbourne?
Who the fuck is Sharon Osbourne?
Do you remember that shit? The bitch academy? Sharon Osbourne is
Yeah,
Ozzy Osbourne's wife.
I used to have a
And
crush
she
on
used to
her.
have a show where she taught bitches how to be women.
Yeah, I remember.
She taught ratchet bitches how to be feminine.
All women to teach that. It was her.
She was
We
a
saw
good,
how Kelly
hold
turned
on.
out.
She was a good fucking
Papa
woman.
don't preach.
She was a
Listen.
good fucking. Her daughter is a prime example of fucking her crazy ass dad.
Exactly.
Because everything that mom said don't do, he would be like, "You can do it, babe."
Which is
I
why
looked up to Kelly Osbourne.
you heard it here today, everybody. John Bailey
fucking
just said
love
men are the problem.
Men and women
Men
are.
are the fucking
Yeah, men and women are equally the problem.
some
Yes,
women.
are equally the problem.
I'm not gonna lie. And say I
Again,
ain't
single
toxic.
mothers calling themselves raising fathers, and this is my take. There's a lot of women that
side.
keep their sons away from the father because that's her way of hurting him because she's been hurt, and I don't give a fuck what you want to do to him. You have to understand that you're hurting your child more than anything.
Facts. And there's a lot of men that are out here
And they're-
spending their money on women that are prospects and not taking care of their children. You know how many Shein chains we see? Why are you buying shit from Shein when you should be buying your baby? I don't care if it was $6. Go buy him something from Five Below, dog.
Hold on. So we were having this conversation earlier
Thanks. Let's
about
talk
these
about it.
Sheen. What is it? Sheen or Shine?
Shein.
Okay.
It ain't
Sheen-
shiny, dog. It's brass.
Sheen chains. Okay. So if you're buying a chain from Shein, first and foremost, isn't Shein like where women get y'all's dresses, cheap dresses and shit?
Fucking
I mean,
A.
usually we get shit
Okay.
for buying from Shein, but the men
No,
are buying from Shein.
In the words of Glorilla,
Hold on.
you
I
shop
got
at
it. I
Shein,
got it.
yup.
I got it. As a man, a grown ass man, I don't know anything that I should be buying off of Shein.
You should buy a bodysuit.
You shouldn't buy shit from
Why
Shein.
in the fuck would I buy a fucking bodysuit?
Because you look real good at the gym.
No, hell no. See,
yeah.
no,
Give it to
Negro
me.
Libre.
Give it to me.
no, Lucha Libre my ass. As a man, you should not be buying shit from Shein. Two,
Or Temu.
Shout out to my ex.
chains.
Shout out
Okay.
to Paris.
Chains or anything. I worked long and hard. Which one?
Get your ass to the Nike
Oh my
outlet.
God. Here we go.
Oh, yeah.
See, and this is why we
He's
don't
gonna
let
stop.
men.
This one. This is the first one that I bought.
I got a gold chain in
Okay.
my purse. You want me to pull it out and flex?
I worked long and hard for that. And the thing about it is that's when tennis chains weren't even hot. Okay? So it cost a fucking fortune. Now that they're hot, like they're way cheaper, and I feel like I got fucking robbed. All of the fucking fake chains that y'all buy over time will literally finance a real chain in the future.
But wait.
And if you get an actual jeweler, they still have this thing called layaway. I know you guys know what that is, especially the niggas, because most of us grew up in households where your mom put your shit on layaway. Your school clothes were on layaway all fucking summer.
But you shouldn't have to put your
'Cause that's
chain
the
in the
power-
pawn shop to pay for rent every
Honestly.
fucking month.
And that's a power of a woman putting
By
your
the
shit on
way-
layaway and paying that shit off instead of buying it last minute.
Get
because
your
you're
car,
in the
get your house
doghouse.
before you get your fucking chain.
But here's the thing. People have
I'll wear shit from Shein all day.
but Shein was marketed for you. That's just it.
I'll wear
No,
Walmart.
it's marketed for men
marketed-
too.
No,
These
it's-
bitchy men that were raised by single mothers
Thank you. These feminine ass fucking dudes.
that think that a fake chain is cooler than like.
But they're
actually
also
dressing
wearing
you.
fake J's.
Just don't wear shit because
No.
you know the people with the real chains are like, oh look,
What
they
the
have
fuck
Shein
is
chains on.
that?
So it's like I'm not even gonna bother wearing
What are
jewelry because
those?
I can't afford to wear the real shit. So I'm just not gonna wear shit because y'all gonna judge
Okay,
me
so
anyway.
Grace
Do
is
you
over
see us
here.
with you?
He is chatting. He said, wow, laugh out loud. He said, Cook family, laugh out loud, real talk. He said, the new rainbow, laugh out loud. He said, real talk, that's why I rock my one with pride.
You got one
Exactly.
chain.
Because listen, but if it costs you $10K, homie, hey, but I only respect you if you're taking care of the household and that fucking car payment. Because don't be walking around these streets taking the bus with a real ass chain. I will snatch that bitch off you so quick
Right.
and run.
Yeah.
But see, here's the
Don't
thing.
be living with your mom with
Exactly.
a chain. Like,
So-
fuck
So
you.
take care of your household, take care of your car, take care of your kids, take care of your finances, go to college, then buy that chain.
Hold
and then I'll
on,
respect
hold
you
on,
100%.
hold on. Here's the problem. Here's the problem. Most people don't understand because I'm a nigga from the hood. The chain signified 10 times more than it did owning the house because guess what? We didn't grow up in the hoods where motherfucker own houses. We grew up in the fucking projects. So owning a house is never in our fucking.
I'm not even talking about. I'm talking about houses and rent.
Hold on.
Rent.
Hold on.
Pay your rent.
Okay? Most niggas will buy a Cadillac. If you gave a nigga $100,000, he gonna buy Cadillac shoes and chains before he even thinks about buying a house. But that's because of the environment that these motherfuckers come from. Now I understand, like as a woman, like your priorities are a lot different, especially as a single mom. And this goes back to what
You're talking
I
about
said.
the single man.
I'm saying it, and I will always say this. A man's environment will dictate everything that he fucking does, which is why a lot of women, you guys need to start paying attention to what the fuck they do. And this is a question that I know none of y'all fucking ask.
Touche.
Y'all are never asking, do you come from a 2-parent household? Because that makes a real fucking difference. Okay? What was your GPA in school? The fact that he would even know his GPA is going to tell you whether or not he is fucking smart. He knows anything about economics. Do you know what it means to invest in anything? If he can't answer that question or tell you anything, you should not be fucking with him. Like, y'all go for pretty niggas that don't know shit
Who
and
you
do
talking
dumb
about,
shit.
y'all?
Again, I'm talking to
You're talking to the public.
people.
But this is our podcast.
Majority.
No, but this is the thing. It's not about you. Because even when I speak, I don't speak about me and what is going to benefit me. Like, we're having a general conversation. And
Right.
the reason
And
for
you
podcasts,
should talk about the men
the
as
reason
well.
for podcasts is to fucking teach motherfuckers. And these men that are out here doing this shit come from fucked up environments and they're doing fucked up shit. And the first thing they actually need to do is find a motherfucker that can help them grow into actually being a man. Stop running around the streets talking about OG, and go sit down with the OG and learn some fucking shit.
Exactly.
Because if you're not learning nothing, you can't teach something.
Besides some sign language.
And I say it all the time to both men and as a man, the greatest thing that you can give to a woman is a fucking child. But stop giving the wrong woman your child. And then as a woman, the greatest thing you will ever give a man is a child. There's nothing else you're going to give to a man that is more, bigger, better, or greater than a child. So the fact that you allow a no good ass motherfucker to put a child in you and then be like, well, my baby daddy ain't shit. Well, both of y'all ain't shit because both of y'all made stupid decisions.
And there's baby mamas that ain't shit. I didn't even blame anything on the man.
No, that's what I
there's
said.
So many
I
women.
said both of them.
Just because the
ain't
government
shit.
favors women don't mean that women need to be favored.
This nigga over here going crazy.
Who is it?
Who the fuck is talking?
Who could it be?
I don't even know.
I love the chat. That's my cousin Grayson, the one I was just sitting over here.
Oh, he's tuning in. What up,
Yeah.
man?
I could tell he was judging us with his eyes.
He was not judging shit.
Yeah, huh?
This one thing about my family is we don't judge.
He was thinking something.
We
I don't know what,
we
but-
Says
go
from a most judgmental man right here.
we
don't judge.
we go through and have seen. Wait, what makes me judgmental, motherfucker?
He doesn't cap, all right?
Switch
He's
you
no
what?
cap.
She's taking my alcohol. She said, "Switch me" as she walks off
No
with the whole
cap.
bottle.
No cap break.
As a
My ass, everyone.
as a man, there are certain standards that we ourselves have to create that we are not. And as a man, I can say that I'm not proud of a lot of you motherfucking niggas because y'all make us look real fucking bad. And I need more men to stand up and actually be men. Like, I'm not going to lie, what, 10, 15 feet away from here? What's behind that door?
The children.
And they are what?
They're content.
They're boys.
They're boys. They're content.
Did I not give them a whole speech before I even sent them in that motherfucking room?
One is a 13-year-old that sounds like he's 40.
He reminds me of my son, and I'm like, oh my God, can I hang out with
I
you
walked
guys?
in, he's
You
like,
guys are
you
gonna be
need to
so
use the
cool."
bathroom. I'm
Hey.
like, are you 12? Like,
Hold on real quick.
why are you talking like...
Chunk butt!
Oh my God, here we go.
You call him
Come
Chunk
sit on the
Butt?
couch, Chunky.
Nah, stop it.
You can't
Mind
call
your
him-
business.
You are calling these people into our podcast.
Justice.
She's still my
No, I'm not.
friends.
Turn it off, go to bed. Have a good night.
I'm really good on
Daddy
all of us.
duties, that's respect.
What a dilf.
Honestly, your son is so respectful, like for real.
Yeah, I'm proud for you.
I'm wearing my bitch's glasses. But I walked into that bathroom
These
and
are
he's like,
mine.
here's the bathroom. Don't worry, don't take too long because like you're on the dad's podcast. Hope you have a good show. Like he's so
he was
fucking,
really respectful
he
when
is
I went
so
in.
sweet, dog.
Like,
and
what's
then your
up?
fucking nephew is like, yeah,
Didn't
have a
ignore
good
me.
show. I'm like, damn, dog, y'all cousins.
Grayson said too many emotions because there's not enough fathers in the household. He said, I don't judge, I size people up. Laugh out loud. Exactly. That's
You
what
get it, energy is reciprocated.
Right.
Like so when people say, "Oh, you're different in front of me than these people," because maybe those people don't get to deserve what I give you at home.
Sizing people up. The biggest thing that I can say that anybody, men and women, can do is pay attention to other people and their actions, because actions tell you everything. The
know,
shit that
words
people
don't
say
mean shit.
don't mean
fucking hate it.
nothing.
Yeah, tell me all day what you want to do.
Talk,
Show me
talk,
what you
talk.
actually
All
mean.
you want to do is talk. Fuck it.
Show me
I don't
what
want to
you
hear it.
actually mean.
Yeah, and I'm more action than I am talk, which is why a lot of times, you know, for the most part, the majority of the shit that have happened in my life and the things that I do behind closed doors are never on the internet.
Facts.
That's why you're married.
And that's
we're not.
honestly
I
exactly
am
why
not
me
married.
Well, he's been in a long-term relationship, but he does his thing too, and like I respect it. But like that's even why me and her became like close again, is because like before we were talking to each other and it was all talk. It was like, I'm gonna do this for you, I'm gonna do this for you, I'm this person, and there was never any like reciprocation of it. And now it's like, okay, we both fucked each other up. Show me what you got. And we both showed each other like, okay, and we're almost one-upping each other in like a healthy way. Like, okay, I'll show you I got you. No, I'll show you I got you. No, I'll show you I got you. Like, I'll be washing dishes in the morning. She's like, you already paid rent this month. Like, I'm washing dishes. What are you doing? And it's like a healthy battle. And that's that shit that I do like. Like, I don't want to be begging you to like help me. I want to one-up you helping me. You know, like, you got groceries last time, I'm gonna get groceries this time. And like it's like a healthy battle that like gives us a sense of like love and respect for each other, which is why like even people that know our past will sit there and be like, why are y'all together? Like, how'd y'all forgive each other? Because we're grown. And because we stopped with the talk and we started with the action, because we both looked at each other like, well, you did this. Well, you did that. Well, fuck what we did. Let's do now. And it's like, you said that you're a boss bitch. Show me. Okay, watch. And then you showed me that you clean. You showed me that you cook. Show me. Like, I cook for this woman, and I'm the best stoner cook ever. Dog.
She is. She
You're the
cooks
best
for me
what
a lot.
cook?
Stoner cook.
She comes up some.
I could have 5 spices, bro.
I'm like, I don't know what I'm eating, but it's
I'm
delicious.
chunky. I love to cook. So, it's so good. So, like,
It's
I'll
fucking
cook
fire.
at midnight, but like, I cook, but then I'll put the dishes in the sink and I'll get up. And if I see that she's tired, you know, she's worn down, like, it's like a
So you're the
husband-wife
husband
relationship.
and she's the wife.
No, we switch roles, and that's the weirdest part about it, is because
See, this is okay. So you're literally, thank you. You are proving.
we switch roles because
Yeah,
we don't
this
got
is-
a man there
this is
to
why-
make us feel like we have a safe space in between. That's why I said if we had a man
I would say that's
that
why
actually
true.
provided,
This is
we
why
would be
true
the best sister wife.
polygyny would work.
Right.
And you are proving exactly. And I say
not
this.
saying it wouldn't.
There's a lot of women that are best, like their best friend, and they live together and they do this and they do this. It'd be like,
Why would you live with a
honestly,
man that you despise when you
Thank
could
you.
live with a bitch that you love? And we're both paying the same amount of
Her
rent.
ex hates
But
me.
the funnest thing
And the
is,
best part about it is when you have a man that both of you love, y'all would even be even better.
but the
Especially when
fun-
he did what he's supposed
exactly.
to.
But also,
Right.
we love each other. I feel like too much that even the man would be a little like,
No, see again, that's the difference. Is he don't care about your love? He cares about your respect. So y'all can love on each other, do whatever the fuck y'all want to.
but you have to earn your respect from us. And men walk in the room and want
Well, here's
immediate
the thing.
respect. And you
When
got
it-
me fucked
when-
up
when
because like this is my
he's-
bitch that showed me respect. She earned this.
See, here's
like she
this-
earned this. You
this
can't
goes
just
back
walk
to
in here and be
actions.
like, I'm gonna be a part of the mix. And because like I intertwine and I like you both, like
This is
I'm
the
the man
problem.
and I'm gonna be the respectful one. Like
Here's-
no,
here's
this
the
bitch
thing.
earned that shit.
No.
I kicked her out. I almost beat
A
her ass.
actual man doesn't have to earn anything because he comes in and does what he needs
No,
to.
because when you've been fucked up so much by us, even when the man comes with good intentions, we're immediately like, lies, lies, lies. And we go to the bathroom together like, we're just going to go freshen up. You think he's lying? I think he's lying.
This goes back to actions. You're
As fact, you don't know.
It's
And see,
actions.
you can speak from a man's
Actions.
perspective, but I'm speaking for all women. Like we all do it. We literally will be like, "Oh my God, isn't he cute and like the manliest man ever?" Yeah, you think so too. And then we'll go to the bathroom and be like, "But did you see that though? Did you see that he got 2 phones? Did you see
Red
this?" And we're literally going to literally pick this man apart while you're sitting out there on my couch thinking that you're winning because you're in a house with 2 bitches that are treating you with respect. And yes, I'm cooking and she's cleaning, but we're talking shit about you in the bathroom. I guarantee it.
So this is a prime example of a lot of shit that I say on my show all the time. This is where you as a man have to hold frame and you have to be a man of the shit that you say. Because whether you like it or not, especially in the modern day and modern times, like they don't believe shit that you say. Which is why as a man, shut the fuck up.
Because we've been fucked up by boys.
Like shut the well, no.
Well, yeah.
I have a friend that we actually had a conversation earlier today that I hadn't talked to her in a while, and she just went through the exact same shit with a fucked up relationship, and I just broke it down for her. And I said, and this is what you did. You went off of what he said and not what he did. And then when I just asked 5 key questions, and those 5 key questions told everything to the point that she was like, I feel like you're getting on to me and you're not even, you're just asking me questions. Because you can ask certain questions that goes, he didn't hurt you, you hurt yourself. You allowed yourself to get in a relationship with a motherfucking believer some bullshit that you knew was fucking bullshit from day one.
Guilty.
And then you want to sit here and talk shit about him, but he's not the problem. You are.
But guilty, and but see, a lot of the women too. Like, I'm not even gonna say a lot of the women, but there are a few women like myself that will say, after I invested in you, all this shit, I'm gonna admit, you know what? Maybe I jumped into this too quick. Maybe I judged you too much. Maybe I'm not at the best version of myself. And I admit that, and you're still not at that same level. So then I'm stuck in this situation where, damn, I just invested everything into you. And now I realize my faults and I realize your faults. Hey, can we come to an agreement? But everybody grows at a different rate. And it's really hard to find somebody that's growing at your same rate.
Grayson said it's about bringing the best out of each other.
Yes, but a lot of the times it doesn't happen simultaneously. And we get, like we said, bored or fed up or whatever. So like I'm growing and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to take accountability. I'm going to do this. I'm going to tell him, yes, I wasn't the best version of myself. Yes, I'm not this. Yes, I'm not that. But they're not ready for that.
Okay, but
and that's why so
let me
many
ask you
people
this.
break up, and then like it's the cliche, you realize what you had after you lost it, you know, or like you realize what you have when you don't have it
in these
anymore.
relationships that you have been in and have pursued, like what was the primary goal?
To build together.
Build what?
Just a foundation, like a solid foundation to make me feel secure, to let me step into my feminine energy, to build a family. Most of the people that I get with already have children.
What does that? Hold on.
Go ahead.
Because I want simple answers. What does that look like?
It looks like owning a house together.
Okay.
Looks like being able to go 50-50 on a business.
Okay,
A Jay-Z to my Beyonce.
No. Hold on. And no, because Jay-Z and Beyonce is nowhere close to 50-50. He's worth billions. She's worth millions. Like, this is the problem.
Not true.
No, that is true.
Google it right now.
You want to bet money on this too?
She's like second to Oprah, dog.
No, she's not.
She's one of the most richest females in the world.
No,
But
she's
I'm
not.
not
Rihanna has bypassed Beyonce.
Even Rihanna. You think what is she with? A$AP Rocky? Who
Yeah.
is she with?
Correct. She's with a motherfucker that makes less
but
money than her.
you know what? She's the boss, but he still steps her into her feminine.
Hold on. Beyonce estimated 115 million. That's it.
Damn,
115 million.
That's it.
That's it.
Okay.
dog.
Okay.
That's all she can
Jay-Z,
take. That's all she can
Jay-Z, 2.5 billion.
Till he goes to prison with Diddy.
bring.
Even if he goes to prison with Diddy, he's still worth 2.5 billion.
That's an
Like,
actual
here's-
fact, though. But
Here's the
listen,
problem. No.
my point
Here's
is,
the problem.
you ever hear that song,
People
Upgrade You?
always say, I want to have this relationship, or we build a business and we do this and we do that. Well, guess what? Jay-Z already had. He actually brought Beyonce in, and he's helped build her.
Bailey.
But at the end of the day, the society wants to go, well, Jay-Z's where he's at because he's
Bailey.
got a strong woman. And it's not true.
Bailey.
I've had this shit already.
We
so
ain't
I'm trying
talking
to
about
get it back.
Beyonce and Jay-Z, though. We're talking about me. So
No,
you
but
just
you,
said,
no, hold
what
on,
do you
hold on,
look like?
But you
I'm
use
the
that
bitch.
as an example.
I said
And-
I want a Jay-Z to my Beyonce as far as respect goes. Like, we're both successful and we both still we're still with each other in every single aspect of business almost.
We
But
have
I'm
to-
the one that
we
gets
have
us
to
into
break,
the room.
No, but you have to break this down.
I gotta pee again.
Okay. Jay-Z's version of success compared to Beyonce's version of success aren't even comparable. They're not
That
even in
wasn't
the
the
same
question you
tax
asked
bracket.
me, though. You asked me, what does
Correct.
success look
No,
like to you?
You said, okay, so
I'm saying I want someone that can build a business with me.
which means he already has to be doing better than you. And
No,
he pulls
that's
you
not facts.
in.
No,
that is
no,
facts.
that is
Because
not
if it's a
facts.
Jay-Z to Beyonce,
I
you're-
just said nix that from the situation.
Okay, so let's
Nix
nix
the
that
statement.
from the situation.
Nix the statement.
Okay, so then you need you and a male version of you, and then y'all build together.
Let me give you an example. I had my ex I'm not gonna name names, but I'm gonna say he is tenured in the music industry. I know that he knows people that are in rooms that he does not sit in right now. And I'm also a decent tattoo artist, and I'm not at the top of the barrel. I haven't been to the conventions. I haven't won the awards. But we both have the potential to get there. So I say, hey, let me help you with your business, and you help me with mine. It's a whole lot of talk, like you said, but then when it actually gets to the actions, I'm the only one supporting. And when I say, hey, support the tattoos, no, we got to make me win first. Not fair.
See,
not okay.
Here's
Not okay.
Here's the problem. he does actually have to win first.
No,
No,
because I make
stop.
more money.
No, you have to stop. And the reason that you have to stop is the fact that if you want a man to be the breadwinner that's going to take care of you and put you in your feminine and do all that, he has to fucking win. He can't
No, because he won't
he
win.
can't get a quarter of the way up the mountain and then you go, okay, help me.
No,
He has to get to the top.
Listen, homie, rent don't stop for a dream. Okay.
Okay, so this
So
goes.
I'm working for rent, and because I'm working for rent, and because I'm working for kids, and because I'm working out of fucking mom vibes, and I'm just gonna spill some knowledge on y'all. Like, because I'm working for mom vibes, because I'm working for rent, because I'm working for the masculine energy that I am solo. I am by myself.
Okay, but here's
I'm buying Christmas.
Here's what you have
I'm the
to
one
understand.
driving. I pay the car note. I pay everything. So I'm building.
Understandable.
And then I see
but
he's
this is
prominent,
the-
but he
no,
gets free rent.
He's not prominent.
He's
No.
prominent because
No.
this man makes more money than me, but he don't have rent. He don't have a car payment. He don't have, like, his baby mamas take care of the kids, so he don't have the obligations that I have. Do you hear me?
No.
No, hold on. Hear me.
No. And
Okay.
no, and no, and no. Because if he's making that kind of money and he's that
He's not. That's what I just said.
that's what
I'm
saying.
making the money.
That's why he's not prominent.
He's prominent in the rooms that he steps in because
It doesn't-
even though I
no,
make
no.
more money,
He
I
gets
got the business, I
respected.
got everything.
He's
I walk into the
respected.
room and
He's
I'm looked at as
respected
a
in
bitch.
certain rooms, but he carries
In
no weight.
every room, dog.
He carries no weight.
He does.
No, because respect doesn't pay
Because
bills.
I'm gonna get 86 before him, even though I'm the one making everything
doesn't
happen.
pay bills. Like
Respect.
there's a difference. Like you have to understand what
You're right.
prominence is.
But do you
prominence means that he can actually take care of something. He can actually be a part
can.
of something.
He
Those
can.
rooms that he's in and he's
can.
around where people are respecting him, but he can't invest in nothing.
He can,
How
but
can
he don't
can-
invest in me.
So he does
That's
have the
what I'm
money or
saying.
he doesn't have the money.
So you were just talking about what kind of men do you fuck with, and I said they show me they're up front. They show me that they're worthy and they got the potential. And I see the rooms you're in, and
Fuck
I see the money you're
potential.
making.
Women need to stop
I
buying
see your
into
investors.
potential.
I see the money you're making. But when we step into the rooms, I'm the one that's actually making the money daily up front by myself. You can get the investors. You can get the men to respect you. And then when you get the money, I ain't the one that's reciprocating. I'm the one that's still taking care while you spend that money on what the fuck you want to do.
Okay, so again, that's not a prominent man, nor is it a man, and you're looking at
Okay,
his...
well then
No,
why
no, no, no,
when I step
stop.
into a
No.
room, they tell me
Here's
you
the-
need to respect your man.
Here's the problem.
when I'm the man.
Here is the problem. The fact that what makes a man is what he does outside of fucking business. Y'all love to fall in love with a motherfucker's potential and what he does in business, but he doesn't take care of home. So he's not a fucking man.
But these men that are giving him the
It doesn't
business
fucking
don't
matter.
care about what's happening at home. I have to listen to the cries. I have to
You're
listen
not
to everything
listening.
happening
You're
at
missing
home.
the whole point.
I get your
Those
point.
men don't do shit for your home, so it doesn't matter what the fuck they look at. They're looking at him because guess what? They make money with him.
Bailey.
You shouldn't be looking at him for money. You should be looking at him for what he provides. And
Yes.
he's not providing for the home. So if he's not providing for the home, he's not a man. He's not prominent.
No,
Two,
but
I
he's
cannot
prominent-
stress this more than I cannot stress
saying
this.
He's prominent to the average male eye out here. If we both walk in a room together, I'm the one paying the bills, driving the car, making the money, right? But when we walk into a room together, he gets the respect. Why? Tell me
Because
that.
men respect men. We don't
Riddle
respect
me
women.
this.
We don't even
though
want you in your room.
He's short and he ain't got shit and he's wearing the same
Oh
clothes
my
as
God.
last week.
You're
one.
missing a big point. You're missing the biggest point.
Tell me.
Remove the emotion from it and actually listen to the
I'm
logical
a female,
side.
and we just talked
But
about
you have
hereditariness.
to remove-
I cannot.
You
and
have
if I
to.
remove the emotion, then I'm a dude and I'm fucking crazy.
See, you're going off of what people have called you before, and you need as a woman,
No, this isn't one
stop.
person, this
First,
is
here's the
multiple
problem.
people.
Here's the problem. You got to stop cutting people off when they're actually giving you constructive criticism. Shut up and listen.
You're trying to talk for women
Welcome
when
to
you ain't a
Shut
woman.
Up and
I'm not talking for women. I'm talking for men. And as a man, I'm giving you sound advice that you're not listening to because you want to have your emotional outburst.
I
That
am
doesn't
emotional.
work.
I ain't gonna lie.
Well, guess what? Shut the fuck up and listen.
He pissed me
and
off.
listen to learn. Don't listen to fucking respond. Listen
Okay.
to learn.
All right.
If that is a man, That's not what he does.
He's from LA.
You don't have a man. It doesn't matter. As men walk into a room of other men, especially if they're in the same business, they're only basing his manhood based off of what he has done in that business.
And how that bitch treats
shut
him,
up
and that's
and
me.
listen. You have
Ew.
nothing to do with that. As a matter of fact, if he was a man, he wouldn't even take you in that fucking room because you have no place there.
Fucking lies.
You don't even fucking fit in. If he's a musician, you're not a musician. You're a tattoo artist.
Lies.
You don't go into the same room.
Yes, I do.
Okay, then you better be there for musical purposes.
I am.
And guess what? As a female in the music artist, and we had the conversation in the room, you're never getting the same respect. Everybody just wants to fuck you.
Facts.
So your level of
I don't
respect
blame
and his
him.
level of respect is two totally different things. And that respect doesn't fucking pay the bills. So if you want to sit here and say, well, he's respected in this room and that room, and he can go here and he can do that, congratulations. All he's done is proven himself to be good in a certain line of work. But as a man in a household that is meant to take care of women and children, he's not a fucking man. He's a boy. He's a
Boy.
failure. He's not doing
Right.
shit.
I'm not discounting that.
Okay, but this is the problem. The problem is you don't get a burn. He gets this because you feel like because he's prominent in that room, it's supposed to make him prominent in the other aspect of his
No,
life.
because he's prominent
and they
in
don't
every
go.
room.
No, he's not.
He is.
He ain't
because when we walk into rooms, I'm the one that's looked at like I'm the crazy bitch. And I'm like, you know who just drove us here? You know who just funded this whole operation? And they look at me like, sit down and shut up, bitch. And I'm sitting here like,
Correct. So what you just told me is he's not prominent in the living room. He's not prominent in the kitchen room. He's not prominent in the bedroom.
oh, he'll cut him in when we get home.
See, again. This is
I'm a female.
This
okay?
is a prime, but this is the prime example of why you will
Yes.
continue to fail with men.
That's
because
facts.
you refuse to listen to sound advice to continue to stay in a traumatized
No,
space.
because I know
based
exactly
off
what
of
you're
the
saying,
bullshit.
but I'm telling you that this shit don't exist in
No,
Arizona.
it does exist. The problem is you guys don't look at the ones that it exists with. You
It does.
look for the ones that it doesn't exist with. Because the majority of, first and foremost,
The ones that it exists with already think that they're so far up here.
The motherfuckers
treat
that
you
it
like shit.
exists with is
And you ain't listening to the
actually
women, which is what your
actually
problem is.
the average man that y'all don't fucking pay attention to that will fucking die to provide for you, die to put motherfucking food on the table,
We've had
die to raise a family, and they don't even get the chance. And this is the problem. Y'all
We've
be
had
like,
those, and their
"Yes,
dick
they
don't
do."
work.
Where the fuck are they?
Their dick don't work.
Here we see again.
Gummy dicks.
Because honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like my ex will probably get upset that I'm saying this, but I just went on a date the other day. We broke up. I went on a date the other day. The man was perfect, bro. He took me mini golfing. He planned the whole thing. He was so dominant on the phone. I was like, ooh, it kind of made me feel some type of way. I felt kind of good about it.
Drew her a bath.
He drew me a bath, bro. He like
With
like
oil.
Okay.
okay, hold on. Let me
He
finish my sentence.
pedestalized
Hold
you.
the fuck
He's
on.
a simp.
No.
That's a
No,
simp.
no.
He pedestalized you.
I'm not gonna lie. Listen, this is a manly man. He has his own house, has his own car. He took me on a date.
He's a
He
simp.
did whatever. But
Simp.
then I go to his house
Simp.
and the dick don't work.
Simp. He's a simp.
No, because his dick don't
Yes,
work.
he
That
is.
ain't
No.
his fault.
Literally perfect, but his dick
here's the
didn't
problem.
work.
No, but
he is
his-
not perfect. He's
see-
not perfect because a man should never pedestalize a woman because the moment that a man pedestalizes a woman, and the reason he pedestalized you is because his dick doesn't fucking work.
Exactly.
Yeah, thank you. So when
But the
men,
only people
when men
that
can't
pedestalize
do
me
shit, when
or
men
her-
can't do shit,
He don't listen to women.
when
That's his
men
problem.
can't do shit, they overindulge in other aspects to make you feel like you're winning when it gets down to, well, in this case, the dick.
Bailey, I'm just
It
gonna
didn't
become
work.
gay. What about that?
We're gonna
Perfect.
make out on here.
I'm lesbian. That's the
We're
best way to do it.
married.
Ew, you calling yourself a bitch?
No, I said I was lesbian. I didn't say I was a bitch.
You're the only way you can be lesbian if you're female.
Grace has said a trick.
Let's
left
see
and right.
your
Yes,
pussy.
he is a trick. He's a
Let
fucking
me-
Do
trick.
Let
you
see your
shave it? Is
vagina.
it bald?
Is your
Because if you're a male that likes a female,
Show
then
me.
you are straight. If you're a man that likes a man, you're gay.
you wanna compare?
And if
Show
you're a
me
bitch
yours,
that
I'll
likes
show
a
you
bitch,
mine.
then you're lesbian. So
You
if you're a
first.
lesbian, then you're a bitch that likes a bitch. You just
I'm
called
a-
yourself a bitch.
I
I'm
have
so
to be
sorry.
bisexual. I could have a little dick here or there.
I'm a lesbian. I
Listen,
pussy
everybody
only.
thinks that me and my roommate fuck too. We've never fucked.
Honestly, if we were to
Everybody
get a strap
thinks we
on, I
fuck.
might actually.
She keeps telling me, like,
might
in her
like it.
drunkenness, because she don't drink. I get her drunk, but we don't drink. So
We don't drink.
I drink.
Daddy
she
wasn't
don't
there.
drink. Daddy wasn't there. Piss.
Daddy wasn't there, peace.
But everybody asks us on a daily basis, who the fuck is the man? How are you guys gay?
It's true.
I am actually the masculine one that dresses like Lady LeRae. I am the feminine one.
call her
do my
Larry.
makeup every day. I wear heels. And I'm still the one that's like, I own the fucking business. I'm driving around. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Like, that's what it is. And then she's the one that's like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. And she dresses like a 12-year-old boy. And they don't understand. And then they say, oh, y'all fucked. We've never fucked in our lives. She says she thought about it. I would never touch this woman because
Again.
the second emotions get involved.
Right, I don't want
Our
to
shit
ruin
is
what the fuck
fucked
we got
up.
going on.
I already forgave her once.
I
We
might
ain't
like
about
it
to
too
go
much.
there again. We ain't about to go there again. Don't fuck me up.
Oh,
Because, like, I know that I'm feminine. See, and I know myself enough to know that if I fuck you, we're going to have some emotional ties. Right now, you're my assistant. You're my best friend. You're my roommate.
Right.
Let's not make it lovers.
Here-
Because I
here's-
love you so much that if I do fuck you, now I'm going to start talking shit to your men
Here,
when they come into my
she
realm.
already fucking does.
Because if I'm more of a man than your man when you bring them over to my house, because I'm the one that owns the lease, she's a roommate. So the second you bring a man over, if I fuck you and I get a man over here that's bitchier than me, and I can lick your pussy better and like make you squirt on my face while this man is literally like, if I hear you fucking for 30 minutes, this is a problem.
again.
Sorry
gotta-
about last night.
I'm not
Again.
gonna sit in my room. I'm gonna come out and I'm gonna make a snack and I'm gonna eat. Cause
She
dog,
did last night. She came out and peed, and I was fucking.
I was waiting.
Again.
I didn't mean to.
And you're like,
Lorraine,
I know the bitch
Lorraine,
squirts.
Lorraine.
She laughs when she squirts.
I want you to watch this episode when you get done. One.
Everyone's gonna tell me about it. Don't worry.
One.
worry.
The biggest thing I'm gonna say is heal, because you whatever was going on with you and your ex, you're not done there.
Oh, there's so many.
Yeah, you're not done there.
Oh, he contacts me daily, dog.
It doesn't matter. You're
It's
not
the
done
most toxic
there.
thing I've
That
sat back
is-
and watched.
and you're
switch
not-
to Blake. She'll tell you all about it.
What?
I
Hold on, no.
Mm-mm.
Two. You say
Shout out
that
to the
you
man if you're watching.
you say that you are feminine, but you love to live the masculine role.
No, I actually was almost
As a
married twice.
bystander, I love seeing a man make her feminine, and it's very
Thank you.
rare.
Go there.
It's very rare because I love her feminine side, but
Well, here's the thing.
I rarely see
hold
it
on.
because
Here's the thing.
the
As a
men she's been
feminine,
with are
as a
the
feminine woman, a
piece of
man
shit.
doesn't make a woman be feminine. Feminine is something that's automatically
I
there.
feel like men
no,
bring that
no,
out.
that's not true.
Yeah,
A
huh?
man enhances it because masculine men automatically make a woman more feminine. Okay, that's it.
Yeah.
It only makes a feminine woman more feminine. But when a masculine man comes in a room and then she tries to have a pissing contest
Right.
to see whose masculinity is the best, no. That's like in having a conversation. Just because you yell doesn't mean you're winning. What that usually means is you know you're losing, so you have to be the loudest person in the room.
Right.
That is a masculine trait. And that is a masculine trait for weak men, not
Right.
strong men.
Right.
And because she's not a man, that's why she will not listen, continue talking, and be louder. That doesn't mean you're winning the. As a matter of fact, that makes you're losing even more
Right.
because you're trying to overemphasize, and then when you relate everything to pass in a generalized conversation, okay, that's where other things are coming into place.
Right.
So that's where I say, yes, we have to get her over the ex.
Oh,
Tell that nigga to stop calling. No, you need to stop answering his calls.
I'm trying.
It doesn't matter.
What do you mean? I answer
Get a new number.
Honestly, I would answer if my ex called, but he has me blocked and will not contact me. So, like, I would be in the same boat, but my ex won't even talk to me. So, fuck it.
She said,
Let me get on camera for this one.
Because here's another toxic trait about someone like me. Is that I have been so consistent in my life enough that I like a little bit of chaos. So it
She's
adds a little bit of
addicted to the chaos.
See,
into my life.
now-
Because I've been so consistent with myself. Hold on. Let me finish my sentence. Por favor. So I've been so consistent in my life to where I work, I drive, I take care of kids, I cook. Everything I say I'm going to do, I do it. And not everybody is like that. And I can't expect me out of other people, but I do. So I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. And I'll let it go on. But then when you start fucking up a little bit, it kind of gets, I'm so bored in my daily life that I kind of like it a little bit.
See,
And then I'm like, you know what? Now that I know that you're not going to be a man, no, like once I kind of separate you from like, you're not going to be what I want, then I start playing with you. And then it's fun to me. And now it's a game. And now you don't want to be in the game, but you are because you're obsessed with the bitch.
It's toxic.
okay,
That's
but
who the fuck it is.
Here's,
like, she can vouch for this because I have men
But hold on.
that say, I'm never going to talk to you again in my life. And guess what happens 2 days later? I block them on everything. Me.
They
I'm the
always
one that
come
blocks
back.
them. And guess what they do? They
come
make
back.
17 motherfucking numbers to check on what I'm doing,
Text
to
now.
look at what I'm doing, text now, text free, Google Voice, whatever the fuck you want.
Okay,
and I
but
get their
hold
bitches
on.
calling me.
They'll email
I get
her.
bitches calling me. He says that I'm never going to be like you. Oh my God.
Hold on. Stop. Stop.
And these are
Stop.
35-year-old men. I'm 30.
Stop.
Like, these are 35, 40-year-old men. I swear to God.
Age has nothing to do with this. First and foremost, you
I
have
found
to
that out.
understand. You have to understand that you are creating the stage that you happen to be the star of.
I'm
You
a main
are in.
character for
You
sure.
are in a drama that you created.
General Hospital.
Okay, but the bad part about it is what you don't understand is at some point in time there is going to be a man that's going to come along that is going to be perfect for you, but because you have continued this cycle of toxicity,
Are you blaming me?
you have continued this level of toxicity that when it comes time for you to actually be the best version of yourself, it's going to be a hard cycle to break.
That's why I don't take anyone seriously
That's why I'm gonna
right
turn
now
gay,
because
and
I'm
that's my
not
wife.
at my highest.
I'm going to turn
not.
gay. I would rather live
Once
for
I'm at my
pussy.
highest, I'll meet him, but I'm not there yet, and I know that.
Actually,
This
a
bitch
woman,
fantasizes about fucking me. And I
a
am
woman will
literally...
actually, a woman will usually.
He's talking
meet-
about freaking Friday, and this woman right here
A woman will
fantasizes about
usually-
fucking me, and I will not
I don't
because
fantasize. I'm
You
just
would-
like, yeah, I would.
Okay, no, look at me. Bailey, come back. We have talked to multiple men where they've
They
been like,
want us
y'all
to
fuck.
so bad.
And no, here's my bitch's response. Because I go, no, we don't fuck. And here's her. I mean, it's only because she doesn't wanna. I mean, it's only because I fantasize about it and
Don't
she
talk
doesn't
like that,
reciprocate.
by the way.
Oh, she definitely does. If you haven't fucking heard the voice, that sounds like it's a fake voice for the real one. It's here. I don't care. I know who the bitch really is, okay? And I know that she's a fucking demon and she'll squirt all over my face. And I don't care because I know that she is emotional because
Oh, no.
I have definitely blocked myself out. And I've stepped into my masculine
Can
era.
we just tell the people
and
that I
she's
squirt
definitely
because
she
time to go.
definitely
We've
squirts
said
everybody.
that you squirt like 5
Time
times
to
already.
hide.
Dog, my sheets are wet.
I don't let
I ain't
people
gotta
know
wash her.
that.
If anybody wants to help us do our laundry, I appreciate that. Because my kids sleep on those sheets. I wash them.
Okay, back to what I was saying. That is part 2 of what I would say of your chaotic toxicity.
No, I'm the dude and she's a fucking female and she wants me to fuck her and I won't. I won't. She does dishes right now. And the second she gets
I
comfortable,
don't
she
want
might
it, but
stop.
I'm okay with it if it does happen. I'm not like, please fuck me because like
You
I don't
lying.
want to ruin our friendship.
She's a fucking liar.
Okay, how do you want her to fuck you?
Wait, what?
Oh, I've already licked her enough times.
How
I'm
do-
not like
How do you want her to fuck you?
I'm not lesbian
Nope,
enough
shut up and
to
answer the
that.
question and be honest.
She doesn't have a dick, so I don't know how to answer that.
Okay, fingers or mouth?
She would have to put a strap on for it to be enjoyable.
Fingers or mouth?
And Larry would.
Fingers or mouth?
fingers.
How many?
She would do the mouth, but like, and I know she would be good at it, but like, the tongue isn't necessary.
So-
All you gotta use is a finger. And it'll
I'm really
go.
good at that though.
So what is your fantasy about Lorraine?
Oh my god.
I don't.
What time
I
is it,
really
baby?
don't have
No,
one.
tell me what time it is for real though.
You don't have one?
Okay,
I really don't have one,
6
but,
minutes
like-
left.
Okay, so in
I
your
feel
in the
like-
perfect world, how would she fuck you?
She wants a man to come over. I already know.
No,
I feel like it would be a
stay out of this,
threesome,
Lorraine.
or maybe even like a swap.
No, she wants not even a swap. She wants me to fuck her solo, and I know it. Okay, let me just tell you what's going on.
I've only been with one woman by myself
okay.
before.
Okay, so let's
And I was dominant. That's crazy.
Let's play a game.
I can't be dominant against free. What's gonna happen?
Okay, we'll get into freak. We'll get into Freaky Friday because I
No,
know
no,
exactly what
hold
Kristen
on.
wants.
So I'm gonna do this.
I know what you want.
Here we go.
We are in Wonderland. Okay.
We got Alice right here.
Okay. You're Alice. She's Lorraine.
I'm
And
the Mad Hatter.
and then hold on. The Mad Hatter is Grogu.
I'm a rabbit.
So Grogu comes in
Ew.
and
We don't like no short, wrinkly men.
Shut up, motherfucker.
6 foot and up.
So he comes in and y'all are fucking. And Lorraine's like, fuck it, I'm gonna. What happens?
See, now he's
next?
going off on a tangent. That's
Mind
not
your
even
business.
I'm
relevant.
trying to think about it.
She would be like, "Get the
Would
fuck
you-
out of here."
would
Me and
you-
Lorraine are busy.
Stop! I got the
No.
questions here. You got to stay out of this conversation. It's me and her
I'd
conversation.
probably be like, hurry up. I'd be like, fuck her, and then fuck me.
exactly. So
No,
you,
because she
you-
would get upset if
you
he
want-
didn't fuck her as good as me. She'd
you
be jealous.
want-
No, I wouldn't.
You
You're a
want?
liar.
No, I really wouldn't.
Hot. We're having a conversation. Talk to me.
Because I've thought about
So
this
you
before.
you want to? Okay, so that's what I'm asking. You want to
like,
watch?
He's so good at fucking. I feel like you need to try it out.
I've done that too.
Like, we could do it together, or we could do it alone.
Do
I
you
don't
two touch
care.
each other, or is it he just has both of you?
You asking me or her?
Her.
Like,
You're
take
out of this
turns
conversation.
or at the same
Correct.
time.
No, is he fucking
because
you?
this has been proposed.
Is he going from one room to the next, or are you all three in the same bed?
I got all my fantasies.
It'd be one room. Well,
Because you want to watch.
Ew, cuckold.
not necessarily. I just would get off knowing she's getting off.
Uh,
Does that make sense?
she's gonna be somebody's polygamous wife one day.
Sorry, mom and dad.
I already have a fantasy about this bitch.
What's your
Oh,
fantasy?
I did not know this.
What's your fantasy?
Listen, I ain't got
She
data.
wants to fuck the shit out of me.
I ain't got data on my phone, so
She
I
wants
gotta
to
get
hurt me and
creative.
put me
Okay,
in
when I
pain.
flick the bean, I ain't got a charger. If anybody, hey, shout out to the chat. If anyone wants to buy me a fucking charger for Christmas, like
we
I
have so
appreciate
many sex toys and no charger.
it. Exactly.
Hold on.
Hit up Groove quick, all right?
Shh. Let her
So-
talk. Let her talk.
Here's what it comes to, because I've heard her fucking, she's heard me fucking. She definitely makes a point to tell me how loud I am and how great it is at the fucking. And then she hears the men walking out the door talking about the fucking. And she's like, I wouldn't lie. And when we're in front of men, when they say, y'all never touch each other, I'm like, no. And I'm cool with the no. And she has to come in with a, it's not like I haven't thought about it.
Well, I like to.
And then I have to think about, okay, bitch, I already know what the fuck is up. Because we lived with each other before.
I like to make their
And
mind
everybody
go there.
wanted us to fuck before. We didn't fuck then. We don't fuck now. And because we're so good at friends that, like, we already know what the fuck it happens with men. Like, we're not about to do that to each other. But I have a fantasy about this bitch. I know that she squirts. I actually enjoy that. Like,
Me too.
I'm bisexual, and I've definitely had women squirt in my face. So sometimes when I'm at a data and I can't get Pornhub to load, I think about if she were to come into the room. You know what I'm saying? So, like,
All right.
So if
gets
she
me
comes to
up.
the
So,
room, what
like,
does she do?
For example, last night she was fucking homeboy. I think he's ugly as a bitch. But, like, I'm sitting here thinking about her moaning, and I'm like, what if I was doing that? Because I know I'd do it better. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know my tongue capabilities. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. So I know what the fuck I can do.
That's
Because
crazy.
I fuck so many women that, like, I know what I can do. So I'm like, I know that she fantasizes about, like, what would Lorraine do? And that makes me horny a little bit. So then I'm, like, sitting here thinking about, this man's fucked her for 30 minutes. She still hasn't squirted yet because I know what she sounds like when she squirts. So I'm like, why the fuck hasn't he made her come yet? and I'm almost like about to invite her into my room because I ain't got data. So I just fantasize about it in my head. Like my ideal.
All
would
of
be,
this because you
my
don't have
ideal-
data.
Yeah, because like a bitch needs fucking Pornhub, okay? Like
Download some videos, motherfucker.
listen, I started looking up gifts at this point. Somebody restricted my
Not
access.
long enough.
My
I
ex
need at least 10 minutes.
I was on my ex's plan.
Like,
He
GIF ain't
he
enough.
restricted my access. What a dick move. He put parental controls on my shit.
That's fucked up.
I know. So I had to start looking up GIF.
You know, only certain states allow you to
But
watch
she talks
Pornhub.
about fucking me a lot more than I talk about fucking her. But when I'm in my horny mode, I think about it.
It's typically because
You know.
I like to like give
But I
people
know, and
around
I
us the
also-
satisfaction of thinking they might have a chance.
And she
it's
won't
like you
ever admit
don't.
it, but I also know that my bitch is a people pleaser.
Yeah.
And so I know that she's not going to stop until I come as well. Even though I don't want it. I know that she's going
When
to
I'm
do
with
it.
women,
and that
I'm
kinda
actually
turns me on
dominant, but with
because-
men, I'm submissive. So it's weird. I don't know what I would do with her.
Because
I
I'm a
probably
fucking
would-
man. I know she's going to be
She's the man,
submissive.
but I'm the
See,
man.
that's what turns me on is I know she's going to
We
be
might be like,
submissive. In a room, bitch. Like, no. Like, in a room right now. For real.
I'd be like, I'm better at eating out. No, I'm better with my tongue. No, I'm better.
You know damn well that you would lay down and fucking put your butthole in my face. Like, for sure.
I would make you do the
100%.
same because that's what I do.
She would never question me. If I said, sit the fuck down, shut the fuck up and put your legs behind her head, she'd be like, oh my God, I'm so sorry.
I probably would. I would.
She would, 100% she
Don't
would.
yell at me.
Yeah, don't yell at me. She's scared of Lorraine. And because I have this fucking masculine energy that I don't want, but I was inherited with, but I still like it a little bit because it's what I was born with. So
No, you
I
wasn't.
think about her. I was
You're
conditioned.
acting out what you have to.
Okay, I was conditioned. Okay.
Yes, conditioned.
Okay, so I was conditioned to be this way, but 30 years of conditioning, like, you can't teach an old dog new tricks. But
Stop
I got
acting like you're fucking old.
I got tongue tricks.
I'm
So
5 years older
I
than
know
her.
damn well that if I were to put this bitch's legs behind her head, it would be over. Like, she's gonna be obsessed like the rest of these.
Can
I'll
your
allow
legs
it.
actually go behind your head?
Probably not today, but maybe tomorrow.
No,
Stretch.
I'm gonna lube up her tattoo and she's gonna be just fine with it because the way that I'm gonna lick that is gonna be crazy. So
Oh my
She
god!
already-
It's time to go home.
because she wants it, you see? Like, 'cause
We
she
can't
wants-
talk about this and not
Hey,
commit.
are you-
because she
are
wants
you-
what
are
the
you-
fuck I'm talking about. Because
are you-
every single time that me and her talk about
Blake.
sex,
Yeah.
Like, are you getting wet?
she been wet, dog.
It's just natural.
He said KY jelly. I said, who the fuck is that?
Fuck needs lube when you can just squirt on command.
No,
Fuck
but my
outta
fantasy
here.
about this
Not
bitch.
all women can squirt on command. Too. Have you ever had a man dehydrate you?
She complains about the men that last 5 minutes. This bitch will last 2 flicks.
Sometimes I'll be fucking so long, a man will be like, "Damn, you're gonna get dry," and it's like, "No, just wait a minute," and I'll.
No, because these
it wet for
men
you.
don't know how to touch the right spot. And all
I
this,
can make
all of a
myself
sudden,
wet, so
listen,
you can
I'm
continue.
a mechanic. I'm gonna lift that hood, and she's gonna be done.
She knows.
Squirters is totally different.
No, all I have to do is lift up that little fucking thing that
Yeah,
looks like a tiny
initially-
dick, and I'm gonna
initially.
lick it 3
But
times.
literally,
and she's gonna
you
spray me in
can-
the face, and
you
it's summertime.
You can make a squirter stop squirting.
She can't. She can't.
There's
So
no
she's never
stop.
had a.
It's
she's,
unlimited.
No, you-
I have to
it's
wash
not
my
true.
sheets
It's
because
not
my
true
children
because-
sleep on the
Dante
sheets.
Diggs in my DMs. Do you know who
Look,
Dante Diggs
I
is?
don't care who you've had in your DMs. That doesn't
The
mean
porn
anything.
star.
Again, at the end of the day, every woman, every
You look
squirter,
like a porn star right now. On
every
camera.
squirter, at some point in time, you going to stop squirting because your body.
No,
is
she will
not-
come 7 times in a row, and she will spray you every time.
I don't know where it comes
Even though I
from.
haven't
Again.
fucked her,
It
I know this is facts because I
Again.
hear it and I see it and I wash the fucking
Every
blanket.
squirter has it will be dehydrated.
I mean, yeah, if you're going for like 5 hours,
no,
maybe.
it doesn't take 5 hours. It's about 30,
The fact
45 minutes.
is that the sad part is that she fantasizes about Lorraine because she definitely does understand that I will listen. I had to pee so bad last night, Bailey. She had a man
you
over.
peed like 5,000
No,
times.
I'm not
tonight.
talking about right now. Last night she had a man over.
I did.
Okay. We've talked about, there's been probably, I'm going to say like 5-6 men in my house in the last like week on her recognizance because I don't fuck with anyone. Everyone hates me. But it's fine.
I didn't fuck them all.
So no, she didn't fuck them all.
one.
But they come in and they're like, they talk about the pussy, they talk about the squirt, they talk about all this. So funny to me. And then they're always like, oh my God, you guys must be lesbian together because we have such a vibe. And I'm like, no, we never touch. And then they think we're lying, all this shit. But I'm not gonna lie. Like when I'm laying in my bed and I hear her out there with a man, and it's like, okay, 15 minutes passes, I have to piss. And I'm like, okay. And then she laughs, and I know she laughs when she squirts because I've heard it before.
Seven
So she
says some freaky
Listen.
motherfuckers. Thank you, Seven. Yeah, I'm sitting here like, okay.
Hey, we love you. We love you, man.
7 would come for you.
I told you Seven's with the shits.
He's with the shits.
So, like, I'll listen to her, and I'm like, oh my God, 10 minutes has passed. She just laughed. She just squirted. We're good. I can go piss. I go to get up from my bed, and then it's, and I'm like, oh my God, this motherfucker's still going, dog. Like, I gotta take a shit. Like, this is my house. Like, why am I scared? And my toys ain't charged. I ain't got no data.
Bro,
this shit sucks.
seen
So I
you.
gotta diddle the Skittle real quick. And then they're
literally
like,
seen
well,
you
maybe
fucking
y'all should
before.
fuck.
Knock it off.
I don't care. I own the house.
I know.
Here's the thing.
It's cool. I'm not complaining.
You are a visitor.
I heard
you
her,
can
I've
fuck
seen
for
it.
15 minutes. I can fuck for an hour. I gotta piss. And like, I don't give a fuck. So I'm like, okay. And so then I have to use my imagination because I ain't got no data. I can't take a piss. I feel like I gotta piss. And then I'm kind of horny a little bit because you gave me a half a E-pill. So I'm sitting here like listening to her fucking moan
This
at
is
35.
where a nigga like me just
okay,
walks
you
in
want to
and
start Freaky
tells.
Friday? Let's start.
Nah, this is where I tell both of y'all. Is there a couch there?
No. My couch is a bed.
Okay, so but there's a couch. Cool.
It's a loft bed.
Yeah,
So
that's-
it looks like a couch.
That's where you just the
a
nigga like me just walks in and tells both of y'all motherfuckers.
You
get
walk
naked
into my house, you're getting shot.
and bend over side by side, and when she comes, then it's your turn, and I make you come, then go back. And when
No.
she
Someone
comes,
has tried that, and I respectfully declined.
No, and I say I'm going to my room. Because who
Remember that
the
one
fuck is
night?
gonna tell me what to do? I like people who I like, and if I want to fuck a bitch, I want to fuck a bitch. If I want to fuck a dude, I want to fuck a dude. At
one
this
said
point,
y'all were
I'm
fucking each
horny
other.
on ecstasy. I gotta pee, and I just happen to hear moans. Okay. So I'm sitting here like, I don't care who it is. out there. Like, I don't
right.
have data.
I
Diddle
felt
the
the
skittle.
same way when
but
I had to
do
hear
have
her
a
moan
fantasy
on
about
it.
the woman. I wish that she would leave the man. Like
Lorraine.
last night, for example. This is the fantasy. Oh, you
Lorraine,
hear me?
Lorraine,
What?
where can they find your ass at?
Nowhere.
Where can they find your ass at?
Unless you got a car, a house, pay bills, in case step
Where
me
can
into
they
my
find
family.
you on the internet, nigga?
Instagram, Lady Delarae. Larae.
It
Blake,
could be Larry.
Fuck you.
Blake, where can they find you at?
Mama_Blake_E.
Why
on
is it
Instagram.
Mama?
It's Mama Blakey because she has Mama
I'm trying to get
energy.
MILF vibes because that's what I am. Oh.
All right, Lorraine, tell the world what you do again.
Diddle the skittle?
No, what you do for a living, like what your business, motherfucker.
She loves diddling. That's cute.
Man, it'd be better if you had a charger Christmas. Anyway,
I'm gonna buy you a toy.
I have multiple toys. They all need the same
She
chargers.
just needs a fucking
So-
charger, guys.
But you can find me on Instagram, lady.larae, LADY.LARAE.
Send me a picture of your toy so I can see what kind of charger, like the charger
It's
for it.
the little tiny like vampire bites. Magnetic.
Again,
there's two
send
little
me
dots.
a
They're all the
picture of what charger, like the charging port.
It's $8.99 on Amazon.
Oh my god! Send it to me, motherfucker, because you need some help.
I do.
Okay.
This bitch needs
I'll
help.
use it on the bitch. Like honestly, she has an OnlyFans. I talked about like, look.
Wait, you
I
have an
look at-
OnlyFans?
She does.
How is this just not coming out?
Actually,
She's a whole porn
it's
star.
a
dog.
new one. I had one, and
Oh
then
my
I
God.
created a new one.
I told you she is a
all
photographer and
content.
whatever the fuck else she is.
I'm tired of people asking me for it. And it's like, wait, okay, yeah.
Okay,
Grab
Blake.
the link.
Blake,
She's good.
what's your OnlyFans?
Shit, I don't know. It's
Oh,
new.
see, now you're
It's
fucking
new.
up because these motherfuckers will gladly pay you.
I know they will.
And you're
So
fucking
how
up.
about we look that up?
Baby blues.
Okay.
I don't fucking
What is it that you do for a living?
me. I'm a photographer.
Okay.
And she fucks on the side.
And where can they find you at?
Find me on Instagram.
Mama_Blake_E.
Don't fucking forget it.
Don't fucking. Look how cute you are, bitch. See, I like her. I think she's cute. That's my wife, dog. Like, we literally call each other sister wives.
We got
Y'all have experienced a night of Freaky Friday, Friday the
never
13th edition, with two perverts that have never fucked each other, but clearly have a lot of sexual tension.
Oh, 100%.
You have sister wives in the making that also don't want to be sister wives because they can't figure out who.
Come be a man and actually provide, and we might just be your two wives.
Lorraine is looking for a man that will be a man that she can't outman.
Facts.
There we go.
So you have an open invitation there. Blake is
My
looking
assistant.
for a future husband
She don't know yet.
that she doesn't know what the requirements of being that is. So good luck with that.
Fucking good luck.
Thank you, motherfuckers, for tuning in.
Love y'all.
This was not a freaky. I don't know what the fuck this was.
Listen, he told us it wasn't going to be about sex, so we talked about other topics, and it got a little freaky at the end.
Yeah, y'all.
We're sexy. What can you expect?
We sexy.
We're gonna bring the sex.
We gonna fuck at home.
No, you're not. Like she's
Who the
probably gonna
fuck?
she's gonna call some dick, and you're gonna fill
No,
the bean.
because maybe
She
today's
already
the
got
day.
it lined up. Not me tonight.
Oh, there you go.
Don't be
Here
talking
it
about my
comes.
business.
Here we go.
As y'all see,
I'm about to tattoo and I'm about to stab some people.
yeah, you
Yeah,
sound
actually, we have
sounds
a
like
tattoo
you're
party
about
if
to
you
get
wanna come.
stabbed.
No, I'm on my period.
And
And Flo came to
check us
visit.
next week.
Facts. We scheduled
Facts.
cycles.
Thank you guys for tuning in for another episode of
You
Freaky
want to talk
Friday,
about women, but don't want to talk about real women problems.
right here on No Cap Reacts. I'm your man Bailey, aka
Mr. Go Getter.
Mr. Go